Welcome back to Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog. How everybody doing today? Sound better than today?
Damn. Nah, I don't want to talk about.
We do have some business to address this evening.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mr. B. Bucks are my second team.
Get rid of the whole Milwaukee.
Get rid of the whole.
This shit might become a collector's item.
It's vintage. It's a throwback now.
Huh?
2 Chicago teams or something.
But this is Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog. Gil's still not with us, but we'll share an update from the family in just a moment. But joining me on the couch, we got NBA champion of the world, Swaggy P, Nick Young, here with us.
See that? Hey, y'all got one of these T-shirts?
Huh?
Back-to-back champions.
I got one with the Bucks.
Oh yeah, you was on the bus. You was in the parade. Okay, you know what it's like.
I was the first one doing this.
You know what it's like. Okay.
Yeah.
On this side of the couch, what may be the jersey of Giannis' former team, we will find out this summer. We got Mr. B, Brandon Jennings, representing Tough Crowd University.
Underdog beanie.
With the okay, see, we didn't get that one.
Ooh, I didn't get that one.
And on this side of the couch, we got the man known as Cemetery Larry, NCAA champion, Rashad McCants.
Stop saying champion.
NCAA champion of the world.
No. You don't even like his team. So you don't even like the team he won with. So you can't say that. You can't say that.
It's all peace, love, and blessings.
Stop. Why you trying to make me?
But
good shit back then. It was good.
It was. Sorry.
Like them niggas.
Before we start the show, obviously Gil not here with us again. He should be back in the near future, but the family did share an update on Alijah's status. Said, we are grateful to share that Alijah Arenas has been released from the hospital. It is now resting comfortably under close watch. So while his journey to full recovery is just beginning, his spirit remains strong and he is surrounded by love and support. The Govan and Arenas family are preparing for the road ahead. With faith and determination committed to nurturing Alijah back to 100%, he remains blessed, resilient, and in high spirits. Family continues to ask for privacy during this time as they focus fully on Alijah's healing and well-being. We thank everyone for their continued prayers, encouragement, and outpouring of support. Alijah back home, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up. It's been a scary week, but glad to see everything has progressed the way it has. Again, appreciate everybody for the outpouring of love and support, like the family said. And just keep Alijah in your prayers and your thoughts. And we look forward to seeing him back 100% out there cooking. Do not look forward to seeing him at USC, though, Alijah. So that's still what it is. It's UCLA on mine, but
all right, man.
It's all good. We brothers out here. Right? We got the billboard in Westwood. We doing our thing.
The billboard. That's crazy. I seen that shit the other day, too.
Yeah, it's very, very nice billboard. Heart of Westwood. For all to see. Morning.
Still up. How long they gonna keep that motherfucker?
Forever, I hope.
Probably like a month. I think they bought it for like a month or two.
For all eternity.
Stay up all summer.
Right.
But for all the fans out there, we still got 2 viewing options for you, our traditional version, mobile, vertical version. Pick whichever one you want to watch. Just make sure you support the show. Here's what's cracking in the arena today. Tyrese Haliburton's game winner helped the Pacers put the nail in the Bucks' playoff coffin. Was Hallie's pops out of pocket for stepping to Giannis after his son downed the deer? You see him nose to nose. Look at Hallie's mom, too, ready to swing on Giannis. We are going to discuss all of that. Pistons avoided elimination with a big win in the Garden to send the series back to Detroit. What do the Pistons need to do to force a Game 7?
They're like brothers right there.
They do look like, yeah. Mm-hmm. They and the family together.
Little brother versus big brother.
All right.
And Jamal Murray came through with a 40-piece to give the Nuggets a 3-2 lead on the Clippers. Has Denver figured them out, or can the Clips claw their way back in Game 6? Claw, K-L-A-W, for those who like good writing. But before we get into all that, as always, the show is brought to you by Underdog. Go ahead, download the app, use promo code GIL, get up to $1,000 in bonus cash, plus a special pick'em. Gil not with us today, but he is back with his Underdog partner packs. He gave us his blessing to run his pack today. He wanted to help you guys get some bread during this NBA playoff season. So here are his picks for this evening. He's got LeBron, Raymond James Sr., higher 26.5 points as the Lakers, the We Believe Lakers, continue their quest to advance the second round. Down 3-1, we are not deterred. We still have faith.
Yeah.
Playoff Jimmy, higher 16.5 points.
For sure.
Luka Doncic, also known as Slovenian Jesus, a higher 2.5 three-pointers made.
Easy.
And Alperen Şengün, higher, 17.5 points.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going with that.
I'm rolling with all that.
Elimination games on both sides.
If Bron going out, he definitely having 30.
Don't say go out.
I mean, I'm just saying, he definitely
If
getting
LeBron
over,
does go out and get a dub,
but listen, he's definitely getting over 26.
Yeah.
The game's online tonight.
If he got legs,
He got, no, trust me.
play 50 minutes.
had 2 days off
2 days off.
back in
Go ahead.
lovely Los
You might
Angeles.
need 4. At 40, you need about 4 days off.
The old man legs. He still got that old man strength.
Oh, yeah, that's
Feel like
good
a
picture
gorilla.
right there. That's
Ready to
easy-
take
that's
on
easy money.
100 wolves. But we asked the chat if they're riding or fading with these picks. Hold on one second. I believe over 60% of the chat is riding with Gil's picks for this evening. If you like Gil's picks, want to ride with him, head over to the Underdog app. Use promo code Gil, get up to $1,000 in bonus cash, plus a special pick. And if you can't watch the show live with us on YouTube, we have audio version available on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast. So let's start in the Eastern Conference in what was easily the most entertaining game last night. The Bucks' backs were against the wall in their Game 5 meeting with the Pacers in Indy. And if they were going to keep the series alive, it would be without Dame Lillard, who suffered a torn Achilles in Game 4. So to beat the no adjustment allegations, Doc Rivers moved A.J. Green, Kevin Porter Jr., and Bobby Portis into the starting lineup. But the league's most overrated player, as voted anonymously by other players in the league, got the deer up out of here. Let's take a look at the highlights. So Giannis put together another dominant performance to try and will his team to victory. The Greek Freak had a triple-double, 30 points, 20 rebounds, 13 assists. He was 9 of 17 from the field, but just 11 for 17 from the line. While Gary Trent Jr. had a team-high 33 points, including 8 threes, along with 5 rebounds and 5 steals, but also 2 big miscues when it mattered most. We'll have more on that in just a moment. A.J. Green showed why they call him Derry Bird, connected on 6 of his 10 three-point attempts, finishing with 19 points. So Bucks were up by as much as 20 in the first half before the Pacers mounted their comeback. Tyrese Haliburton led the charge, 26 points, 9 dimes, 3 steals, and 3 blocks, with Miles Turner adding 21 and 9 boards. Aaron Nesmith put up a double-double with 19 points and 12 boards, and T.J. McConnell came up big off the bench with 18 points on 7 of 11 shooting. So game was tied heading into the fourth. In the final 12 minutes of regulation were a dogfight, multiple lead changes. With under 2 minutes remaining, the Bucks down 2. Gary Trent Jr., Derry Bird came through with back-to-back threes to put the Bucks up 4. Tyrese Haliburton hit a layup to close the gap. Giannis responded on the next possession with a floater, fouled on the play but missed a free throw. And with the Pacers down with a little, Hallie drove to the cup, finished with 2 and a flush to tie the game. Giannis had a chance,
Big shot.
sent it to OT, but did not make the shot. OT, Pacers struck first, but Gary Trent Jr. put the team on his back, hitting 3 straight threes to give Milwaukee a 6-point lead. Aaron Nesmith scored 5 straight points to cut the Bucks' lead to 1 with a little over a minute remaining. But Trent Jr. knocked down his 4-3 in OT, and the Bucks' next possession, Giannis came through with the finger roll to put the Bucks back up 6 with 47 seconds to go. But with the Pacers trailing by 7, Nebhart hit a 3 to cut it to 4. Gary Trent Jr. made a bad pass leading to a Bucks turnover. Pacers capitalized with Hallie getting an and 1 to cut the deficit to 1.
I didn't lose like that.
And with the game on the line, Hallie drove past Giannis and got the layup to give the Pacers the win.
Oh, no.
You didn't see it?
I didn't see it.
Me neither.
Y'all don't need to tell the people that. Now you seeing it. The Bucks did have one last chance. Gary Trent, desperation heave. No good. See Haliburton jumping on the table, letting everybody know what time it is.
That was beautiful.
Pacers eliminated the Bucks for the 2nd straight season, and that's when the action really started. We'll talk about the game shortly, but we got to talk about what went down after the game first. We have the video. If we could get it cued. So, moments after the final buzzer, Tyrese Haliburton's pops, John Haliburton, walked up on Giannis, holding his Hallie towel in the Greek Freak's face, talking some shit. The two stared each other down. Giannis obviously emotional. You see Giannis comes and tries to separate them. They had to be separated. A pair linked up shortly after that, getting nose to nose and exchanging some more words. But it looked like a heated discussion, but Giannis could be seen saying, "I love you," before giving Hallie's dad the thumbs up as he walked away. But moments later, Giannis also had to be separated from Ben Mathurin after grabbing his neck a little too hard, and the pair exchanged some words again. The exchange led to a melee near center court with players and coaches from both teams getting in each other's faces.
I love that nigga hard.
talking about,
I
nigga?
love
Okay,
Giannis,
Giannis.
bro.
You talking
fucking
about?
love
Where is Brooke at?
Where's the Nassus?
No, where is Brooke at when all this is going down?
Yeah.
Where's Brooke Lopez?
Messing with mascots.
I fucking love Giannis, bro.
So after the game, Candid Giannis offered these thoughts on the post-game incident with Papa Haliburton.
I believe like being humble in victory. That's how I am. Now there's can be a lot of people out there that are like, no, when you win the game, you gotta talk shit, and it's a green light for you to be disrespectful towards somebody else. I disagree. I've won the championship. They haven't. Okay, and that doesn't even say anything. I'm not trying to minimize their effort. Losing the game, emotions run high. Having a fan, which at the moment I thought he was a fan, but then I realized he was Tyrese's son, which I love. Tyrese, I think, is a great competitor. He was his dad, sorry. Coming in the floor and showing me his son a towel with his face. This is what we do. This is what we effing do. This the F we do. This. I feel like that's very, very disrespectful. I'm happy for him, and I'm happy for his son, and I'm happy that he's happy for his son. That's how you're supposed to feel. But coming to me and disrespecting me and cursing at me, I think is totally unacceptable.
Yeah.
Totally unacceptable. Okay? And I'm not the guy that points fingers, because in my neighborhood, snitches get stitches.
Snitches
So I don't
get
want to say
stitches.
something, for him to say, to get fined or anything. But it's not respectful. I talked with him at the end. And I think we're in a good place.
So just to add further context, Giannis spoke for about 4 minutes. He also talked about how his mom, after they won the championship, she didn't even know if she was allowed to come on the court. She kind of, stayed in the back, and how he keeps his family away, minus his brother now, who's out for this season, but is in the media now, who's the only part of his family that sits courtside. Also talked about his late father and just how humble he was, coming from humble beginnings in Greece. Would chill in the family room, wouldn't talk to anybody, keep a low profile. So that was his experience. But obviously Haliburton's dad turned up, happy for his son, advanced to the second round for the second straight season. But Tyrese also addressed the situation with Giannis and his father.
I had no idea it happened until I got to the back and was showed the video. Me and my pops have talked about that, and I don't agree with what transpired there from him. I think basketball is basketball, and let's keep it on the court. And I think that he just got excited, saw his son make a game winner, and came on the court. But I think we had a conversation, and I think he just needs to just allow me to just play basketball, stay over there. I'll come to him to celebrate. But I think it's the emotions of the game just got excited there. But I talked with him. I'll talk with Giannis eventually about it. Just I don't think that my pops was in the right at all there, and unfortunate what happened in the end there. But I mean, this series was a lot of war of words, a lot of war of antics, a lot of stuff going back and forth, and that's just part of this rivalry and what we've built here over the last couple of years. And it's unfortunate what happened there, but I think it's just competition. And as far as my pops, again, I don't agree what happened there. We'll have a conversation. Everybody's grown men, and we'll just go from there.
That's why you said genuine.
Genuine, boy.
Anxious.
You gonna be bald-headed though soon.
You gonna be bald-headed soon.
Daddy bald in the mother.
So Hallie's dad also offered this apology a few hours after the game on his Twitter, saying, quote, "I sincerely apologize to Giannis, the Milwaukee Bucks, and the Pacers organization for my actions following tonight's game. This was not a good reflection on our sport or my son, and I will not make that mistake again."
Oh yeah.
So let's get into it, gentlemen.
Let's get into it.
Before the show, I had a heated discussion in the break room about this. Now we were taking that discussion to the arena. Was Hallie's pops out of pocket for stepping to Giannis like that after the game, after Tyrese hit the game-winning bucket to lift the Pacers past the Bucks for the second straight season?
Yeah, of course he was. It was very disrespectful. Your son won the game, but you coming on the court screaming, this is what, like cussing at him and stuff like that. Yeah, it's disrespectful as hell. Lucky you didn't get snuffed in the face.
Man.
So long. You got to imagine if the Nassus still on the Bucks roster in the vicinity.
Yeah, that too. And you're lucky his brother wasn't there. But also, if that was, we always talk about Ja Dad.
Ja Dad.
Yeah.
Ja's dad's always doing this and doing that. Why nobody talking about this?
Well, I think everybody's talking about it now. This was the story of the night.
Should be a big thing too.
There's been
Ain't this the
varying
first?
reactions. Some people saying that his dad should be banned for the playoffs. I don't think they should go that far. Excited for the son, the Halley towel.
Not banned, but I'm just saying, it's just, we always talk about what Ja dad be doing and stuff like that. So
In Halley's pop's defense, he was social distancing from Giannis. Was in a safe enough area that if Giannis was going to steal him, he had enough time to use the
Giannis said the Greek slapped that nigga.
the Greco-Nigerian slap.
just
I'm slapping.
like one of
Your
those.
old ass.
Yeah, remember like Mr. Johnson. Like one of those.
So Swag, I'll move on to you. Was Halley's pops out of pocket for stepping to Giannis like that?
Yeah, I understand. I get it. My dad talked trash. Growing up in the neighborhood, that's what we do. But I don't see like my dad going on the court and doing that to a player. That's rare you see. But it's common to talk trash. Depends on player to player or y'all relationship. I feel like in this moment with Dame and all the clock stuff, the emotions got the best of him. Giannis is just out there devastated, like this shit really just happened.
To lose a game in that fashion, up 7,
it's
a little over
crazy.
30 seconds to go in the game to
crazy.
basically trick it off, OT.
Yeah.
Think you're going to get the win, send it back to Milwaukee, hopefully keep the series alive.
So you just sitting there like, damn, did this really just happen? Then you see this big bald head motherfucker right up on you with a towel, man.
The Halley towel.
The Holly towel. You're a little confused, like you don't know who this is and how did he get here. But I like to see that what Giannis did at the end when he said he love you and all that. Respectful,
But like Giannis said in his post-game press conference, initially thought it was just a fan. I think realized,
I'm just glad his brother went up.
looked at the bald head, said, oh wait, this Halley dad with the Halley towel.
But this is the playoffs, man. Let's make the playoffs fun. Indiana got to do something, and Milwaukee. Shit, they need shit like this, because who watches the games,
Basketball
Throw
fans.
away the whole Milwaukee period after this. They getting punked by daddies, getting punked by Genuine. Giannis, come over here, man.
They didn't get punked.
Yes, they did.
No, he didn't.
I'm sure NBA TV loved the viewership bump
Where Dame at? Dame broke his leg?
Dame tore his Achilles.
for his Achilles.
He did?
Yeah, he tore his Achilles. So
Just give up, man. Y'all need
Just give up.
just quit, bro. I thought he just sprained his ankle or something.
Dame, no, he tore his
tired of
Achilles. Next season in doubt as well with the injury in Game 4. Non-contact injury, revealed to be a torn Achilles. But let's move over to this side of the couch. Cemetery Larry, was Halley's pops out of pocket for stepping to Giannis like that?
In college sports, both football and basketball, is it okay for the guys in the crowd to rush the crowd after they win?
this ain't college though.
I asked the question.
After a big win, it is
Thank
traditional for teams and their fans to rush the field in celebration.
How do those athletes handle it?
They don't really
It
run up
just
on
depends.
athletes.
They
don't
get
run
their
up
ass off the floor.
They try.
This ain't college.
Sometimes you got some
No.
fans that they get in their grill a little too close. But in Halley's pop's defense, he did not run up on Giannis like that. Kept a safe distance, waved the towel.
This
Some of
ain't
those
got
fans-
nothing to do with the pops.
A lot of them situations, the fans get beat up too in
Yeah.
college.
Sometimes the
They run
fans
up-
get stolen on if they get a little too
And they
close.
run up on the court. That's
This ain't got nothing to do with the pops. This got everything to do with Holly being underrated, accepting the challenge. Dame went down. Even before Dame came back, they was talking shit to Holly. They was trying to punk him. You don't think he was going home telling his daddy that every night, talking about how they feel, how they really think it is? You don't think they plan for this?
Yeah, some light
like
shit.
man,
Dad, they punking me out.
yeah, and he like, don't worry, when we beat they ass, I got something for them. I'm getting the towel made right now.
I got the towel for their ass.
And so
I'm getting the towel made. By the time we
So he
beat
went
they
to go
ass,
tell his daddy.
it'll be ready.
he went to go tell his daddy.
Yep.
I don't think it's that. I think it's the overrated thing. I think of him being called overrated.
Whatever it
By the whole
was, I
league.
put you in the basket for game. And my daddy was right there.
Okay.
Game. That was celebration to me, man. I ain't seen that. Just like Shaq say, man, as an athlete, you know at the highest level, there's a consequence with losing the game when you're expected to win it. That's people bragging in your face. That's why you never let a motherfucker beat
The Bucks was expected to win that game.
you. You never let a motherfucker that's not supposed to beat you because he gonna throw it in your face.
Wait, the Bucks was supposed to win that game last night?
You gonna
Who
throw it
was
in your
higher?
face.
Who was the higher seed?
The Bucks was supposed to win that game last night?
Yeah.
I'm supposed to give you grace?
No, but you saying they was like Giannis and them was supposed to beat Indiana.
Which one you want? You want me to brag in your face on a game winner, or you want to embarrass you by 60
Either one.
and run the score up?
Either one you do.
It's embarrassing and it's disrespectful.
I never
Either
seen
one
a
we
parent
do is
do
gonna
it,
be disrespectful.
No, it ain't.
I never seen
Yeah.
a parent do it.
No, it ain't. Yeah,
Ain't nobody-
Right.
never seen a parent
I ain't never
run
seen
up
no
on the
parent in the
floor.
NBA
Ain't
run up
nobody
on some
touch
kid.
nobody.
You might talk
Man,
trash.
Ain't nobody
like that.
I ain't never
nobody.
seen nobody parent
Yeah.
run up on nobody in the NBA talking about this was
Yeah,
the
you
fucking
might
thing.
talk
Ain't nobody
trash,
touched
yeah.
nobody.
Nobody.
And he was just sitting there. And he was just sitting there.
You don't cuss at somebody.
Come
though,
on,
like
man. Nick,
They must got old timers, bro.
Stop.
You didn't know where he was.
stop.
Too much white meat, man.
Stop, man.
Nothing.
Stop, man. Everybody's soft now.
No, it's just
I mean, I don't think it was nothing. I don't think it was nothing.
You want me to respect that you just lost?
But
What's the respect in fucking losing?
Hey,
Get your ass off the floor, bro.
It's-
Go to the locker room. Why is you out
It's
here?
a playoff game.
We out here. We just won. Go to the locker room, man. Ain't no respect
Go to the locker
after you just lost, bro.
Go to
People
the
get
locker-
heated off.
Go to the locker room.
People
Go
get
to the
heated
lo-
off fouls at 24.
Right.
Come on,
But
man.
go to the locker room after you
Go
just
to the
lost
locker
game
room after you just lost the game.
and the season's over.
Yes.
No.
You're not in Milwaukee.
No.
Where you at? Why would you want to be on the floor? You're not at home.
First of all, we got to shake hands.
First of all, you don't have to
So,
take shit.
so first of all, we got to shake hands
Yeah.
out of respect for the game. We got to shake hands.
So you don't shake hands?
So ain't
See my
nobody
towel
just
first.
so don't
See
nobody
my
just
towel
leave.
first. See my towel before you shake my son's hand.
So you should have seen my hand.
Right, too. Right, you can see this hand
Towel.
towel.
That's how triggered you are, huh? For losing, huh?
Yeah.
Well, you need to prepare to win better then.
Nah.
So you don't want to slap it. You don't want to slap niggas because you losing.
Well,
Some
get
weak
it.
ass shit.
That shit happened.
Some weak ass shit.
No, that's some weak ass shit for you to walk up.
No,
on
that's
my
some
face
weak ass
and
shit
talk-
for
and
you
talk
to
shit.
lose. For you to
Shit.
lose and think
That's
I'm
some
supposed to
weak ass
respect
shit.
you.
So I gotta
That's some
tell
weak
my
ass
dad.
shit.
Nah, that's some weak ass
You
shit.
lose and I'm supposed to respect you.
Nah, that's some weak ass shit for you to be
Your
coming out
family
here
don't get
acting like you
involved,
the one
yeah.
played basketball.
Yeah, your
Go sit
family
your
don't
ass
get
in the
involved.
stands and go sit right there and wave that flag.
You talk trash in the locker room after when they walking through the tunnel. Say something like, yeah, my son got your ass today, something like that. You don't run up on the court.
These teams obviously have a history, especially in recent times. Obviously, as Giannis had that 64-point game.
Oh, yeah.
Rushing in the locker room, varying reports of what happened inside. There was reports of people getting
Oh, yeah.
stolen
that
on
got
slab.
history. Come on, man. I forgot
So this
to-
wasn't
Giannis
expected?
involved. So this is, there was a lot,
No,
even in
it
this
wasn't.
series.
Nothing was-
No,
it
not for
wasn't-
somebody
no.
daddy.
Did
I
you
wouldn't
say it
expect.
for him?
I wouldn't
No,
expect
the
nobody
daddy-
Did you
daddy.
say it for
No.
him?
This-
Did you say this was expected?
series was very chippy. All
They
series
said
long.
the
that's
dad,
fine, but
the league
okay.
has said that the
But
dad
team
has
play.
history, and people have been complaining about the dad for the last year and a half.
Oh my God.
I ain't never heard.
Right,
nothing
we ain't
about
never
the-
heard shit. We
about
heard more
the
about Ja Dad
Yeah,
than
I ain't
anybody.
never heard about
Ja
the
Dad's the only dad we hear about, and LeBron being the dad.
Never heard nothing about him. I thought he was the golden child.
Now you know he ain't.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
well, whatever
yeah.
that history is, that's just
yeah.
stay right there in Indiana.
Right.
They don't go far.
So look,
You
while
know,
y'all
go far.
in Cancun, all you think about is that Haliburton towel.
So next time
You
your
in
daddy run
Cancun?
out,
Hey, Giannis and them.
let his daddy run out
Giannis
again.
and
I
them.
guarantee
He can
his daddy get his daddy run.
Giannis and
Let his
them.
daddy
Look
run
at
out
this
again.
towel.
Right. Lucky
Look at
it's
this
Giannis.
towel. Go rebuild some more.
That's a
Lucky.
fact. That's
You
a
lucky
fact.
it's Giannis.
Huh?
fact. You
You
lucky
lucky
Indiana.
it was Giannis.
Look, they got
Giannis is a
Fever and they
respected
got
man.
Haliburton. You got
Giannis
Caitlin
got
Clark
morals.
and Tyrese Haliburton.
Giannis
They
got
turning
morals.
shit upside down
Next
over
person,
there.
daddy gonna get slapped. I'm just letting y'all
I mean,
know.
they turn it upside down. They're not even getting. Past, they're not even getting past Cleveland.
Right?
talking
They
about?
got, hey, who they get past though?
You going
got past.
hard for somebody to get
Hey,
out the first round and,
who?
and
Right?
definitely won't get out the second
Who
round.
did they get past?
They did defeat the Milwaukee Bucks
Yeah,
in 5
I hurt
games.
Milwaukee.
hurt
When's the
Milwaukee.
last time the Milwaukee
It was
Bucks
playing
got out the
against
first
Giannis and
round?
Gary
It's
Trent.
been a minute.
When's
2022.
the
playing
last
against
time
Giannis.
the Milwaukee Bucks
Gary Trent
have
and
gotten out of the
Gary
first
Trent and
round?
what's his name? Jerry
Anybody know?
Bird.
Anybody know?
2022.
2022. They ain't been out the first round since 2022. And this nigga over here talking about somebody.
Who? They was out the first round last year.
Who? No.
Milwaukee.
How about
Milwaukee,
you
they
stick
did
with
not.
one team? Just stick with one.
He lost to Indiana last year.
That's what I'm saying. They did not get out of the first round. 3 straight
Oh,
first
no, no,
rounds.
no,
So
no.
he
They
asked when
lost
was the last
the
time
first
Bucks got out of the first round. That was 2022.
It's okay. He's slow. Gotta catch up now.
That's when they won it, right?
No, 2021 when they won it. They advanced second round the following season.
They
So it
haven't
was
been
Lakers?
nowhere near since.
It was Lakers, Bucks, and then. Or I thought it was Lakers, Warriors, then Bucks.
No, Lakers, Bucks, Warriors, Nuggets.
Denver. Yeah, Denver.
Celtics.
Celtics.
Hey, man, ever since they got Dame. So last year that Indiana played against no Giannis and won, talking trash.
No Giannis. Ooh.
They was talking trash. This year they played against no Dame and talking trash.
Ooh.
And I didn't see them talking trash to Boston. I didn't see nobody.
They're not gonna be talking trash next round.
I didn't see them talking trash to New York. Like
You said something very consistent though. You said Milwaukee no Giannis, Milwaukee no Dame.
Yeah.
But every time the Pacers show up, they always got all their people.
yeah.
Ooh, no, we don't.
Ain't that some weird ass shit? We show up to the playoffs, we got everybody we need, and you don't. But you got an excuse about why you can't beat us.
Yeah, y'all playing
So,
5-on-1.
We asked the chat, was Hallie's pops out of pocket? 88% of the chat says he was out of pocket, stepping to Giannis like that. But I got a question for the couch. How do you think you would react if your son just hit a game-winning, series-ending shot at the crib to send Giannis in the Bucks home?
I'm gonna go cheer with my son. That's where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go run to my son.
You talking about I was the dad?
Yeah. If you were in Hallie's
Yeah, I'm
pocket,
running to my son.
you had
all
the
that.
Hallie towel.
First thing I'm not doing is running to a player as a dad. I'm so happy for my child, bro.
That don't have my last name.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm gonna just run to my son, or I'm gonna just sit there and cheer for him.
Yeah, I'm
Depending on where I'm at.
hugging
But you
whoever
gonna run on the
next to
floor
me.
though? You gonna run on the floor?
If I can.
If your son is,
I mean, if we're
is the man of
Yeah,
the,
like, if I'm running. I told you, son.
your son is the franchise player on that team.
You doing all that?
To my son.
Yeah.
I won't think to just go to the player. Yeah.
No, yeah, you wouldn't. You
I'm-
wouldn't, but you would do it to your son though. You get halfway there, right? Because Giannis like a 2 people down, so it's you.
Nah, he won't pass.
But
his son.
hey, no, but even if I do see Giannis first, I'm gonna congratulate Giannis on the
Yeah,
series.
yeah.
As a dad and as a basketball player, yeah, I'm gonna be like,
Yeah.
yo, man, yo.
Yeah, we won. Good shit, though. All that. I'm not like, yeah, you fuck.
Yeah, niggas from different places do different shit.
Yeah, I know
That they do.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm not doing
yeah,
that.
fuck you, nigga. What's up? Next
Got-
round. What's
got-
up? Don't talk shit to me. I won't talk shit to you.
Gotta be able to take the count.
Yeah, man. If you talk shit to me, y'all niggas was trying to beat me up and hurt me the whole series. And now it's time to get up. What's up?
Little Karen.
What's up?
Little Karen.
Who
for sure.
Who
You
cares?
trying to beat me up the whole
Who
series.
caring? And you the one complaining about being having
Talk
respect
about
at the
you trying to
end.
beat me up, so I gotta come on.
I had to whoop your ass.
It's basketball, bro.
Niggas beating each other up.
It's basketball. Come on, he up here doing all this.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I mean,
I can't believe you just said Karen.
Listen,
That's
You
what
just said Karen.
You just said he beat me up.
And then you complaining about his daddy.
I slapped his ass.
So you talking about Karen, but you complaining about the nigga daddy. Yeah, that's Samantha. That ain't Karen. That's Samantha.
Nah, you the one
You on
said
some
they
Samantha
beat me
shit.
up.
So you on some Samantha shit. What you talking about? You talking about the daddy.
And you don't know
Why you
who
letting
this
your
guy
daddy?
is,
Why you
and
letting
ain't
your
fucking
daddy run on the court, man? Get your daddy out of here.
whooped his daddy ass.
Fuck out of here, man.
He
That's
wouldn't have
all.
been able to say that.
Daddy
You
was
mad because my
there.
daddy on the court? Nigga, get out of here.
But I'm glad Giannis didn't slap us, senior.
I'm glad the
Yeah.
Nasus wasn't out there either.
Yeah.
Ain't none of this shit that serious when you get that damn mad.
I mean, if you cussing at me as a grown man,
You been cussed that worse, nigga.
Nah,
We homies. We
not
cussed
the
at
wrong
each other
time.
worse than that.
Not the wrong.
We win in mad, and you celebrate worse than that, bro. You talking about, Brandon?
I don't know.
You be
Bro,
going crazy.
Bro, what does that have to do with me
Yeah.
losing the NBA in the NBA and my season's over?
the
And I got
same
some.
thing.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
No,
Yes,
not.
it
I
is.
don't know this guy.
Mad-
Yes.
I don't know you.
You do know me.
compare
You've
Matt
been
to-
seeing me
I
all
don't know you.
series.
I don't
And
know
you
you.
seen me last year,
I don't
last
know you.
series.
I
I don't know you.
Yeah,
I don't know you.
You don't want to know me right now.
No, I don't.
You don't want to know me right now.
I don't.
Yeah, as soon as you see me, you was like, man, I don't want to see you.
Nah.
You the last nigga I want to see.
So, brings me to my next question. Do you guys have any issues with players' families being on the court immediately after a game? Like y'all talked about, if this was T. Morant in a similar situation, obviously the reaction I feel would be much different. But there have been calls for Hallie's pops to be banned
Oh, so I
from
was
future
right.
games. What?
Oh, okay. My bad.
Huh.
Go ahead.
That's what I mean. Some of the media have reacted, I think, to that extreme. I don't think that
Nah, I
should
don't
be the
think
case.
he
But
should be banned. But
you think the league's gonna have to step in and address this situation?
No, I mean they kind of addressed it themselves.
Yeah.
Like they both both players addressed it. The father addressed it. It's just yeah. Like, but I don't think he should be banned.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah,
he know he did something wrong. All right.
Yeah. Heat of the moment, he's super excited. they never really won nothing. So this is like
I've won a
time of their
championship.
life. Yeah, this is their championship. So yeah, I beat Giannis. Yeah, let's go out there and celebrate in front of him. Type shit. You know?
Yeah.
So shouldn't Giannis understand?
That just shows
Yeah,
that
that
just
just show you
that just
where
show you where
Giannis
Giannis is at and they were at.
So why did Giannis come? Why did he come all the way down here?
He did it.
Why
He
did
didn't do it. He didn't
Why did he take where I'm here? I'm a champion. Why did you come all the way down here to do all that?
How did he come down there when the dude came to him?
Cause you're Giannis, you can walk right past him.
Dude, he still held himself like a champion. I went up to talk to you like a man. Yo, you know, I'm gonna hold your hand grip and let you understand what it is.
Nose
I'ma
to
go
nose.
grab your young boy by the neck. Yo, I'll see you.
I love
you. I love you. But I'm all
Real,
right.
yeah. Real.
Yeah, it was very professional.
Yeah, very professional.
Yeah, he kept it like a champion.
That's why he's
That African,
he Giannis.
hey, that African side ain't come out. Now that would have been different.
Yeah.
The Greco-Nigerian.
Yeah, that would have been totally different. He acted like a professional and a champion. Yeah, he's straight. He cool.
Giannis.
Come over here and talk to you. I love you after. Whatever he said, though, is whatever he said.
I love you with the
He got
thumbs
the
up.
message.
That
I
nigga,
know
he
that
big bro
much.
in there. He big bro in there. Grab him by his neck. Let me holler at you, little nigga. You ever disrespect
No, he
like
grabbed
that?
the dad hand like,
Oh, yeah.
listen.
I'm a dad too.
Yeah, I'm
Nose to nose.
Yeah, I bet they got the message, though.
Yeah, that was very respectful.
They did get the message.
Grown
They got
man.
the message.
Well, I mean, it seemed Giannis
We're
extremely.
going on to the next round.
Y'all be right. Y'all be sitting down
Yeah.
next. Y'all not getting past.
We going to.
That's your team now? That's your team?
Yeah.
Basic?
Yeah.
Oh,
You know
okay.
who my team is.
Okay.
You know who my team is. Is that your team now? That's your question.
No.
Okay, good.
No.
And we know everybody jumped ship on this side of the. Everybody jumped
We don't.
ship.
No, we don't.
This
You're
one
the only
sit in
one.
the seat
You're the only
except
one that.
for mine.
You're the only one that stay with a different team every
You
year.
got to. You got to start doing what I do.
No.
Yes.
No.
You
we
gotta
don't
be
do
like
that.
me.
Nah, man, we don't jump.
You
ship.
gotta be like me.
Fan
we don't
empowerment.
jump
You
ship.
got to
We don't-
be
we
like
don't jump ship.
me.
We don't jump ship.
We're in the era of fan empowerment.
Huh?
No, you stay where we at. Every year. So who next?
Huh?
Who next? The Boston.
Who next? Let me think.
Edwards.
Cleveland.
No, Ant Edwards. No, I think he'll go with Ant Edwards.
Ant-Man.
I think he'll go with Ant.
They beating the Lakers.
I think he'll go with Ant.
I'm going.
Sick nigga.
I ain't going to San Antonio, man. Next year, somewhere I'm about to go to.
Is that where you're thinking?
Yeah, I think I'm going to
Okay.
San Antonio.
We'll wait for an official announcement after this
Yeah, I like
season.
my young fellas.
So do
We got to
you
wait till the
think it was
moratorium free agency.
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all think it was the blood clogs in his legs?
Yeah.
The blood?
But
Was it in his left leg?
I don't know.
Blood
What,
clot? I believe so. In his calf? With the calf was.
So he's
I
had
thought
the Achilles
first calf
issue.
shit was the Achilles, to be honest.
So it was.
Last year?
It was in the same.
it was,
leg that-
earlier this year.
He had Achilles strain a year to the
Yeah.
date that he suffered
Yeah.
the
It was
torn
early.
Achilles.
I thought that's
Calf
what it
strain issue, blood clot.
also,
Man,
you know, when you whatever it is, you know, you're putting a lot of pressure on that other.
So it's all in the same leg. Damn, that's crazy. You might just have to retire.
So one more question for y'all. Have you ever had an issue with an opposing player's family during or after a game when you were hooping at any level? Respect?
If you don't cross the line, they don't cross the line.
Parents?
Yeah, nah. I'm talking trash in a fun way. You know, if I am.
Nah, parents.
Yeah, I don't mess with parents, bro, unless I
With the Halley tap?
know them. Yeah.
Okay, so now let's talk some basketball. Tyrese Haliburton recently named as the NBA's most overrated player in the Athletics Anonymous Player Poll. Hallie spoke on it last week, but after the Pacers advanced to the second round thanks to his game-time bucket in regulation and game winner in OT, he posted the following tweet saying, "Overrate that."
Oh my God.
Overrate that, Swaggy.
That's some real light skin shit.
Yeah, you hate
Light skin.
already.
Nothing wrong with
You
light
hating
skin
already.
energy in 2025.
Hating.
Now,
You
overrate
hate-
that.
You didn't even
Now,
let him finish
overrate
the
that.
sentence. He didn't even get to put a
No,
dot. He
'cause I
didn't even
think
get to
this-
put a dot on that shit before you start here.
That nigga probably tweeted with his lips, licking his lips like that. Overrate that. Now, overrate that.
No word on what he was doing while tweeting.
Overrate that. That's how you sound.
And so that's how you reacting.
I thought it was a three.
You reacting like, yeah, I'm going to overrate that.
Come on, man. Who put that? Overrate that.
Yeah, I'm going to overrate that. Okay, Tyrese, I receive it.
Overrate
What
that.
the fuck is you on, nigga?
What's wrong with y'all, man?
What is he on?
What's wrong with y'all, dog?
You would have put that?
Overrate that, nigga.
You would have put that.
Go to
put that.
Cancun and think about me. I laid.
Nah, I'm not about to say. They ain't say it. Yeah, but they ain't say it though.
You
They
know
didn't
why he
say
said
it.
overrate that? Because it was game.
No, but I'm saying, but the Bucks ain't say it. Like nobody on the Bucks said he was.
We don't give a fuck what you saying. We don't hear what you saying anyway.
Anonymous player poll. Some Bucks may have been involved in. We don't know. Nobody put their name on it.
Giannis might have been one of them.
for sure.
Yeah. They ain't for sure.
Giannis might have been one of them for sure. He might have found out about it. Overrate that.
Nah.
Huh?
Nah, he
You're
talking
not
to the
saying
masses.
that. You're not saying that.
Nah, he talking to the masses. He
You
talking to
said
everybody.
something different.
So Haliburton
I'm
averaged.
sending a picture with me.
Yeah, thank you. That's
me
what
and
I'm
her.
saying.
With me, her, and
You
them.
doing something different.
Overrate this. Yes, this is what we do after the game. After you overrate that, overrate this too. Yeah, all of them in here. It's like a
I'm
sorority.
happy for
Meow
Haliburton.
Green.
It's like a sorority in here.
Meow
I'm happy
Green.
for him, though. I'm happy for Haliburton.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad at
Launch
it.
your shit,
real.
Tyrese. Talk that shit.
Go ahead,
bro.
do your thing, man.
So
Don't
Hal-
let these niggas
Everybody
minimize
been
you.
hating on you for a while, so
But had me hate. They
Yeah.
called him most overrated. That had this thing a little bit. Said it didn't bother him because he knew how his teammates and his team felt about him. But Haliburton averaged 18 points, 12 assists, 6 rebounds in the series. Pacers are advancing to the second round for the second straight year. So do Haliburton and the Pacers deserve more respect for their success in the playoffs these past 2 seasons?
more respect, yeah.
Eastern Conference Finals appearance last year.
For sure, for me, because honestly, I can't name nobody on their team besides him and Salah, whatever the other. Siakam, yeah.
You should
Miles
say that
Turner,
out loud.
Naismith.
Yeah. Nate Smith, see, I just know him as a liquor
Nembhard,
store.
Peter
He's a liquor
McConnell.
store.
He just made it clear he don't watch the games.
Wait, yo,
Who watch Indiana?
it's crazy that the fact that they would rank him as most overrated and they got to the Eastern Conference Finals last year.
They just nasty.
Like,
He's averaging 12 assists.
It's just nasty.
yeah, and averaging
12 assists, 2 turnovers.
I'm
in
just
this
saying,
series.
but last year, but how do you go from going to the Eastern Conference Finals to being ranked the most overrated?
He's just a winner too, though. But I feel like his game is. You got some of the players that just really know how to win, and I think he's one of them type of players. You know, it ain't too flashy, but he could score in multiple ways.
It's like an old school point guard, too.
Yeah, it's just a floor general for real. I feel like.
So guess what happens if you take one of these old guys searching for rings and you put them with him, like a PG or a Bradley Beal or one of these guys that can give him another superstar, right? That gives him the feel of what it feels like to be able to miss a couple shots and not think about, oh, we're going to go down because Siakam ain't going to get it like that. You know what I'm saying? I know I can go to somebody. But you got to give credit to, I'm not a Rick Carlisle fan,
The mask.
but he has extreme experience in the playoffs. He's a champion.
He's a great coach.
I'm about to say he had the greatest run in playoff
He's
history.
a great coach.
He's a
Look
good
what he
coach.
wins with, though.
He had the greatest run in NBA.
No, but he's been in
For
different
sure.
positions in the NBA with certain teams where he kept them in the playoffs.
That's crazy.
Indiana before he went to Dallas.
That's
He was
crazy.
in Indiana, then he goes to Dallas, gets them a chip, comes back over to Indiana. Now it's like, he got them moving in all cylinders. They just ain't got no star. Like Holly's their core piece, but he's not an Ant Edwards.
Yeah, they need one of those.
He's
But
not a
he's
Luka.
like,
But good roster.
you say he- Would you
Great
say-
roster. I wouldn't change the roster at all.
Okay.
I would add a big and I like
you need
Nembhard. I like Nembhard and Mathurin growing, and they'll grow into a Tatum and Brown type of situation. I think
I can see a Bill over there. That'd be good.
that's a good. They just need a big. They need a big.
You don't like Turner?
No.
I know
he don't board like that.
He don't, but
He could play 4, but you're gonna need a solid 35,
Yes,
like a
hard.
Steven Adams type.
I was just about to say.
You need a
he's
Steven
one of
Adams
those.
Say
type.
Steven Adams.
If you get Steven Adams, Turner plays a different game. Turner and Jaren Jackson Jr. are the same niggas.
you would put Turner at the 4 then?
Yeah.
And then put Siakam at the
3.
3, yep.
Yeah. Now we playing big.
Now you got that, yeah.
And we got Nembhard and Mathurin coming. One of them stay, and then
Yeah.
you got a whole roster at that point. Open Toppin ain't bad coming off the bench.
And you in the East too?
And you in the East, you can run. They run a lot.
Yep.
You can sub a lot. I like
they
what they
credit,
doing, man. They just can't get past the third. They can't get past the second round because they don't got that extra
They
stuff.
don't got the others be doing their job though. I gotta give credit to they corner boys and the liquor stores over there. They be doing their thing, man. I ain't
It
gonna
seems,
lie.
obviously this is a stretch, but it seems like Holly would benefit from somebody like a Wemby, like anybody would, but somebody, you know, you can just throw it
Oh,
up
if he had
to.
a win,
But a Giannis
Yeah,
type,
Wemby ain't going to Indy.
you know, somebody you can just throw the ball up
They're
to.
gonna have to get like something else.
Get it.
Off the
Trade.
trade.
Of course.
Trade or something.
It's hard, Indy.
Hey, like a
Lovely
Chet.
city.
Chet.
they not trading for that neither, though.
Somebody like that. Bobo.
I mean, Indy.
You know,
I mean,
Bobo is the same.
OKC do got a lot of draft picks and stuff, so they can really get some in the draft. Indiana can get.
So let's shift over to the Bucks, Mr. B. It's
Here we
been
go.
tough times over in Milwaukee.
Here we go.
Since winning the chip in 2021, Milwaukee has won just one playoff series. They defeated the Bulls in the first round of 2022 before losing to the Celtics in 7 games in the Eastern semis. Now been knocked out in the first round in 3 straight playoffs by the Pacers back-to-back seasons. Injuries played a major role in all 3 of those first-round exits. Giannis wasting another year of his prime in his quest to bring another chip back to Cream City. Dame could miss most, if not all, the next season. Bucks have pretty much no cap flexibility, and they don't have a first-round pick in 25, 27, or 29, and in 26, 28, and 30, subject to pick swaps. So according to Shams, Giannis and the Bucks are scheduled to meet after the season to discuss both his future and the future plans for the team. Start with you, Mr. B, our resident Milwaukee, Bucks in 6. At what point should Giannis consider moving on from Milwaukee to keep his championship window open?
Well, first of all, it's called having an exit meeting. So you're just gonna have an exit meeting. That's the first. It's just an exit meeting. You got to go in there and check in.
But is it
See what-
an exit meeting or is it just an exit meeting?
Exit.
It's an exit meeting.
What kind of exit are we talking about? I'm gonna see y'all next season, or I'm gonna see
man,
y'all
I know
next
you hate
season,
to say it,
or
but
2 to 4 games?
I mean, we just got to really figure out what the future is. I mean, you know, the Bucks, they have 3 different owners, right? So the first time they won it, they had a different owner. Oh. Right now they have a new owner now. So, you know, with when you have new owners and you have different owners, everybody wants something different. You have 3 different personalities. So, you know, with far as getting Dame and getting all those, that was through a new owner and everything. So, you know, I don't know. You know, it depends on what this owner wants. It depends on what they can get. Depends on if Giannis just wants to be here. But whatever happens, you know, if he does stay, cool. If he doesn't, I think they should let him at least go out with grace and respectfully. I mean, he's the best player ever in the Bucks uniform. You know, we talk about loyalty. Like, yeah, he's loyal to his family. He's loyal to the game. How he works hard every day. He gives 110%. So we can't say he's not loyal.
Yeah, one of the longest tenure players with the same team, obviously, in the
You know,
league.
so
Hasn't given indication that he wants to dip just yet, but
you know, whatever happens, you know, it's you know, he's earned it. So it's his decision. It's his decision between him and his family and what he wants. So, you know, he gave Milwaukee some of the greatest years they've ever seen in their life. So you can't say anything really bad about it.
let's move to this side, Cemetery Larry. You will abstain from participating in the particular conversation.
I got no comment.
If you put yourself in Giannis' position, we know how bad he wants to win another championship, how much he loves winning. He's made comments.
Grass ain't greener on the other side. Everybody that's win tried to run and ride. They now trying to run and hide. KD, all of them. Everybody chasing some shit. Now they so deep in it look bad. Y'all ain't see James Harden play the other night? Shit.
We will talk about it shortly.
Chasing the shit and it look bad, man. Hold the fort. Hold the fort.
man, all that working
Hold
hard,
the fort.
mama mentality shit. Come on, man.
Hold
He
the
done did
fort.
that. He done did that for how many
So
years?
what are you going to chase
Since
now?
2013.
Yeah, it's
chasing?
time to.
Kobe wanted to leave though.
Yeah.
But what
The
are you
Lakers?
chasing?
Kobe wanted to leave.
Man, it's time to go somewhere else.
Where are you
to be honest.
chasing?
It's not even chasing.
It ain't chasing.
It ain't.
So why are you
Just
leaving?
Sitting back at the end of his career, I know he want to have multiple championships, and they gonna get done in Milwaukee. People don't want to come to Milwaukee.
We got it done in Milwaukee. They
Like
said
I
they
said.
said we couldn't get it done in Milwaukee.
Got it done.
We got it.
And we got
Every
it done.
year is
How
somebody
long did it
getting
take
hurt.
them to get it done in Milwaukee?
50
Since I
years.
got it done?
50 years.
He got it
50
done.
years. You want me to walk away from 50
Yeah,
years?
go ahead. This
A
is good.
50-year legacy?
But they got it
time is
done.
good.
But they got it done under an old ownership.
Yeah, man,
This
but
is
we
a
got
whole
it
new
done
own-
with me.
It's a whole new.
You got it
You
done
need a
with
new
me.
Ownership,
You
different
got it
coach.
done
You
with
need a
me.
new atmosphere.
I'm the key, not the owner. I'm
You
the
need a
key.
new atmosphere.
But
I'm
fire Budenholzer, who won a chip.
yeah, you need a new
Get
atmosphere.
rid of Chris Middleton. Get rid of Drew Holiday.
This is a whole new owner
Bring it
though,
down.
right? This is under a new owner. This is new. We don't know what this owner want to do.
We do. We know the owner want to deal with Giannis.
Nah, Giannis.
I'm sure.
It's time to leave. Brother.
Huh?
It's time to leave. Next year, same thing.
Go
You
ahead and
keep
leave then.
busting your ass, working hard, all this shit every day just to lose in the first round. Right?
He is the Kobe Bryant of Milwaukee.
He
Like
is,
whatever,
like,
like whatever your superstar is, he is that of Milwaukee. It's already set. Like it's not, you know, if you want to go off and do things, this is still a business. Don't be dumb.
Man,
Like we said,
End of
Giannis
the
been
day.
extremely loyal. Bucks small market team. Tried to make some moves to appease him, bringing in Dame, but Dame now torn Achilles. Like I said, we don't know his status for next
ain't getting
season.
nobody's.
I mean, shit, my point guard is 34.
Can't make a ton of
Achilles.
moves in free agency because you frankly don't have the bread to do so.
We trade Chris Middleton. I mean,
Young core, shaky.
like,
Yeah,
like
it's time for Milwaukee to blow that team up, man.
So that brings me to my next question.
They could find somebody else. Later on down the line, you know, it probably won't be another Giannis. It's hard to find those, but he did everything he had to do in Milwaukee. And sometimes you need to just walk away from certain situations, you know.
Did you hear what he just said? Well, it's gonna be hard to find another Giannis, you know. But
They don't grow on trees.
but
don't.
you should just get rid of it anyway. Shit.
He don't want
Fuck
to.
it.
He don't want to be
Fuck it.
there.
it's not him getting. It's
Yeah.
not them getting rid of
He
it.
said he wants to be there,
He
but
wants to be there, but
Huh?
So let's-
Well, hold on. You said he did say that?
he said that.
Why is Nick saying he don't want to be there? If he said he do.
He said he's wanted to be. I mean, he hasn't
Yeah.
said it.
Why is
in
Nick
any case
saying he
wants to
don't?
do it,
he
but-
don't need to be there.
Yeah.
So, but let's talk about it.
No,
from-
Nick's saying he don't need to be there.
Yeah.
But
Don't
okay.
need to be there.
Let's talk about it from the Bucks side. So we saw the Mavs trade their franchise player in Luka before the deadline to focus on their future. Move was heavily criticized, but Lakers only have one more playoff win than the Mavs currently after that deal. And obviously Mavs had a rash of injuries impact the team. Stands to reason the Bucks could get a much bigger haul than what the Mavs got for Luka if they ever did decide to trade their two-time MVP. So at what point should the Bucks consider moving Giannis and focusing on a rebuild? Or do you stay loyal to the man who ended your 50-year championship drought no matter what? Because you don't have a lot of opportunity.
I mean,
in these coming drafts.
if you're the Bucks, you definitely stay loyal. But it's just, you know, what do we have? What's the future looking like?
Yeah.
And I think that's the conversation that they're going to have. What is the future really looking like?
For real.
Giannis is how old?
Giannis
Is
is 30.
Giannis be 30?
He's 30 now. I think.
Okay.
Giannis 30 years old, turns 31 in December.
You know?
That's yeah.
So, you know, it's
But
all
his prime, he got what, 3 more good years of just prime. But he gonna be Giannis.
I'd say 4 to 5 to 6 to
5,
7.
like at a
How
high
about
level.
36? Like I'm talking about doing the Giannis
Yeah.
shit until it slowed down a little bit. Yeah.
To like 35, 36, yeah.
But you don't know he's African. So he might be running forever. But shit.
So Bucks made a move Middleton for Kyle Kuzma. You know, you had that big three with Drew Holiday. Middleton, Giannis won the championship. 2 of those 3 no longer with the team.
What?
Mr. B, what do you think now after getting a full Kyle Kuzma experience regular season, postseason? He only averaged 6 points per game in the postseason, shooting 34% from the field, 20% from 3, 20 minutes per game after averaging 30 minutes per game in the regular season.
Damn. So regular season, what did he do? How much he
The
averaging?
regular season, he averaged 15, 6 rebounds. Shot 44% from the field, 31% from 3. He was playing 30 minutes per game. Postseason game, 5 postseason games. 20 minutes per game, 34% from the field. 6 points per game, 2 rebounds per game.
I just want to know
Had a
what
Snell game, obviously, earlier in the
I
series.
just want to know what this owner is thinking from the last. Because if I'm looking at what the last owner put together and what he did, like I want to know what this owner's objective and what is his thought process, or their process of this Bucks team. Because then, what in 3 years is going to be another owner. So it's like 3 different personalities, and like
Wait, so the owner,
Middleton had the bilateral ankle surgery.
the
obviously
owner
wasn't-
won a championship and then traded.
Well, I think
sold
part of the
team?
ownership is still there. One of the owners tapped out. And
yeah,
sold.
one of the owners he won the Mark Lat, right? I think Mark. He won the and then he sold his stake and then he got out.
Oh,
So now it's another-
So at the perfect time, that's when he made some money. Then.
Yeah, so the
He
Haslam
won a
group,
championship.
Right.
He got
Jimmy
the-
Haslam, believe the Browns owner, 25% stake from Mark Lazary.
They thought they was gonna win another one. Shit.
So it's like and then I think in another 3 years it's another owner. So it's like 3 different owners. So it's kind of like if you thinking about it, that's why the team is so up and down because
No, it's not. The
Yes, it
owners
is.
ain't playing, man.
the owners make the decision.
Ain't
though.
got nothing to do
Yes,
with
it
it.
does.
The
But if
owners
it's my
just
team,
pay.
if it's my
No,
team, I'm gonna make the
no,
decision. I don't care what the
no.
last owner did. If I'm coming
you
in,
hire GMs to make decisions.
I'm still the owner.
I'm
This
paying.
is still my
So what
shit.
happened
I'm just
with Dallas?
paying.
This is still my shit.
I'm
What
just
happened with
paying.
Dallas?
This is
I'm just paying.
listen. This is still my
I'm
shit.
just paying. I don't know what's going on.
Just like the
down
new
there.
owner in Dallas, right? This is my
Right?
shit.
I don't know why y'all trying to put it on the owners.
So go trade
Because
Luka
you
like
don't
I
want to
just
put
said.
it on the players.
For sure.
You got to go win the games, man.
No, that's fine. But we don't know
You
what this
gotta
owner
stay
mentality
healthy,
is.
man.
We don't know what this owner
owner's not
mentality is.
doing
It might
that.
be like, yo, give Giannis the keys. The last owner probably be like, nah, hold on. We don't know.
Yeah.
It's three different personalities.
Don't matter.
Yes, it does matter.
It does.
If I'm the owner and yeah, that owner just want, I don't care. I'm gonna do it. I want to do it my way.
My
now.
way, yeah.
The fuck is ego? Like it's business. It's my shit.
The owner's
Now go trade him. If I
owner's
say
not
go trade him, go trade him.
the owner's not playing.
Luka.
Do you keep Chris Middleton on one leg?
Yep,
Two
I do.
janky ankles.
Yep.
Two janky
Yep.
ankles and one,
Yep,
one
I
bad
do.
leg?
Yep, I do because I saw him with
And
one
then
knee
you got
and
to
one
take
leg.
now you got to take the consequence when you don't make it with him, and we say, man, we could have traded him to get somebody younger. Why
What you
didn't you
did?
do that? Well, because I was listening to Brandon Jennings.
That would be their comment.
Balled out last year.
Every time
Balled out.
on one leg, on one
playoffs.
knee,
Game winners and all
whatever.
that
Game
shit.
winner.
Balled out.
Yeah.
He always balls out.
He balled out in the playoffs last year.
Hurt
but-
or
So
not,
why did they get beat in the first round?
No,
because they didn't have Giannis.
And Dame also.
So y'all got the
And
excuses
Dame got
ready.
hurt.
So it's an excuse on top of
Dame
it.
got hurt.
We
Excuse, but
so
listen,
they got
Indiana
their
don't-
whole they got their whole squad.
Indiana don't have that excuse. They don't.
Because everybody's
actually
healthy.
they do because they didn't even have Mathurin last year.
Because everybody's healthy.
They didn't even have one of their key guys.
Everybody's healthy. Chris Middleton on one leg.
Man.
On one leg.
First round
Still out there.
exit. First round exit.
So we asked the chat, did we see Giannis's last game as a Buck? 64% said yes. Swaggy, unless he coming out this way.
I think he might. He got a good proposal for
Fine Greek restaurants here in Los Angeles. But nonetheless, let's keep this thing
got a
moving.
good proposal for him.
Got a lot more playoff basketball to talk about. But thanks to Mando for sponsoring today's podcast. With summer approaching, it's time to fight the heat with Mando whole body deodorant. I know it's going to get pretty rough here in the Valley. Thankfully, Mando is safe to use anywhere on your body from head to toe. It's been clinically proven to block odor all day and control odor for up to 72 hours. And you can choose from a variety of fresh scents like bourbon leather, clover woods, Mount Fiji, and Pro Sport. Mando Starter Pack is perfect for new customers. It comes with a solid stick deodorant, cream tube deodorant, 2 free products of your choice like mini body wash and deodorant wipes, and free shipping. So as a special offer for listeners, new customers get $5 off a starter pack with our exclusive code ARENA. That equates to over 40% off your starter pack. Use code ARENA at shopmando.com. That's shopmando.com. Please support Gil's Arena and tell them we sent you. Smell fresher, stay drier, and boost your confidence from head to toe with Mando. All right,
I need some more Mando, for real.
we do need some more Mando here in the
Mando.
arena. I can
Please.
definitely,
I need a package.
I can smell the
Need a
need for
pack.
more Mando. But let's shift it over to the Western Conference. Nuggets made history in their game.
Mando.
In Game 4 to even their series with the Clippers, Aaron Gordon became the first player ever to win a playoff game on a buzzer-beating dunk. With the series coming back to Denver for Game 5, Jamal Murray picked the perfect time to break out of his shooting slump, putting together another vintage playoff performance reminiscent of his bucket getting in the bubble. Let's take a look at the highlights. So Murray bounced back from his 13-point outing in Game 4 by leading the Nuggets with 43 points, 7 assists, 5 rebounds, and 3 steals. He was 17 for 26 from the field, 8 for 14 from 3. Murray's 6th career 40-point playoff game, putting him one above Joker for the most in Nuggets history. Russell Westbrook came through with another big game as well, scoring 16 of his 21 points in the first half. He was 8 of 15 shooting, including 3 of 6 from 3. Nuggets had a 17-point lead early in the third quarter, but the Clippers bounced back to cut it to 8. But then the Nuggets went on an 11-3 run to end the period, capped off with a big 3 by Christian Brown to give Denver a 16-point lead. The Clippers were down by as much as 22 in the fourth quarter, but went on another run to cut the deficit to 9.
Shit out of here.
Let's take a look. Oh, man. Jamal Murray doing his thing. Like I said, Clippers cut the deficit. Got it to as low as 8 in the fourth. Then the Nuggets responded with an 8-0 run of their own, pushed the lead back up to 17 with under 3 minutes remaining. There it is. Oh,
Tony Parker.
doing their thing. Jamal Murray.
Oh,
Put the exclamation point on it.
There go the murals.
So Ty Lue waved the flag, pulled his starters. Murray scored 13 of his 43 points in the fourth quarter. Jokic dropped his third triple-double of the series, 21st of his career, but it was a bad game by his standards. He had 13 points, 10 rebounds, 12 assists, 4 of 13 from the field. Scored just 2 points in the second half. Zubac led the Clippers with 27 points on 11 of 15 shooting, scoring 12 of those in the fourth quarter. Kawhi had 20, 11 assists, and 9 rebounds. Bogey had 18 points off the bench. He was 4 for 8 from deep. James Harden struggled in this one. 11 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists. He was 3 of 9 from the field. So Nuggets got their 6th consecutive Game 5 win when a series is tied 2-2. Now head back to LA with a chance to send the Clips to Cancun. So, Shad, how important was this game for Jamal Murray and the Nuggets? 43-piece. Like I said, look, vintage playoff performance. Clippers very familiar with this version of Jamal Murray.
All I remember is saying that Jamal Murray was due for a big game. I do remember saying that.
Shots for Damas.
I mean, like 2 days ago, maybe.
I thought y'all said Joker ain't had his game yet.
And he hasn't. But this kid did. This kid did. Y'all must have forgot.
Front running.
You don't fuck with Jamal Murray?
I do. I like his game.
He don't like me.
He don't like me.
He
I
don't
love
like me.
you, man. I love you, man.
He don't like me.
I love you, man.
Look, he's sitting in that seat. It's resonating over there. Everything I say, pissing him off. Shit, this motherfucker.
I am pissed off. I didn't want to.
Like they did double team you.
They did, yeah.
Unfair.
Yeah.
We reviewed the tape.
Don't get no sympathy.
No, his
bro.
little nigga's been haunting me ever since.
We reviewed the tape.
They've been riding these motherfuckers won't leave me alone. I swear to God.
They had me. They were trying to jump me Monday. Him and his little Kmart. Him and little Kmart.
Little Kmart.
Yeah, I mean, what can he do?
Hey, but sorry, we coming back to LA, the Intuit Dome.
The Intuit Dome.
Gonna be all right, man. You get Jamal Murray is one of them guys right now. He making shots. He's energized. He's talking trash, but this is the first time we've seen it this serious. We didn't see him doing all that, jumping around, woofing. Game 1, game 2, game 3. What game is this? 5? So game 4. Yeah. So.
13 points for Jamal Murray, game 4, came back with this 43-piece. Matched his total from game 4, literally just in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Game 5.
Don't somebody got to match his energy?
But it's time for Powell, man. I need Norman Powell. I know it's tough for Norman Powell because, he got a chance to, just be the star of the team until Kawhi came back and he had to go back into that corner.
Ball dominant.
That's like a real corner boy.
How hard is it for a corner boy
We
to
talked about that, though.
Too many ball dominant
It's
guys.
tough.
That's why the same thing happened in Milwaukee. Two ball dominant guys. When you got 2 ball dominant guys that don't
Don't
really
get off
move it
that
like
biz.
man, it's tough. You're gonna get lost.
Because you're trying to find ways, you're trying to force shots at that time because you don't know when you're going to get
Right,
it, really.
right,
You're probably getting it every 4 minutes, trying to stay warm in that corner. And when you do get it, you're trying to force it. You don't give it up, because you don't know when you're going to get it back, especially because he was averaging 20-something.
Yeah.
So he's trying to get his, stay in that rhythm. It's hard to turn that switch off when you get the team handed to you and then the stars come back. That mess with you a little bit.
Fuck your rhythm up.
All-star, and he was playing like an all-star.
He was an all-star.
I mean,
you gotta-
all-star. Yeah.
He was.
gotta-
He got fucked up, but he was an all-star.
You gotta find. You just gotta see. I don't understand He from our era a little bit. He should know how to find ways to score.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know about the new guys. They don't know how to be corner guys. Really, you gotta find niches and ways to score and stay ready.
Me and my boy Marcus was talking about this morning. He actually wanted to talk about it, so it's crazy. that you brought the corner boys up and how important and what it is that a corner boy from yesterday and what a corner boy for today looks like.
Totally different.
Because the offenses ain't the same.
Yeah.
You know, your like Bruce Bowen had to be a corner boy for a reason. Rashad Bell was a corner boy for a reason. But then we moved to Nick, Lou and Jamal had the ball.
Yeah.
But JR, Shump, all of us was over there. swing, catch, make a play.
Right, make a play. You got it.
But now it's ball is spread. Everybody's moving around doing pick and roll. I might be waiting for this corner shot. Brandon gonna run into my space because we automatically gotta interweave. Anytime he come into my space, I gotta move up, you move down. But I was just waiting for this spot because I know the shot coming to me. But you know it too. so he'll move into my spot. So now I gotta swing to you.
Okay.
But it's gotten to a point now where you don't even know what a quarter boy is. You don't know who's supposed to be the corner boy.
So you talk about Norm Powell. Norm Powell taking at least 12 shots in every game this series. So he had 12 in game 1, 12 points game 1, 13 points game 2. Had 20 in game 3, 22 game 4. Back to 12 points in game 5. So it's not like he's not getting the opportunity.
Maybe it's the defense.
Is he dependent on James?
But you look
It
at
ain't
Harden.
the same shots. It ain't the same.
I think
shots.
James is kind of he was doing what
Kawhi was doing a little bit.
Yeah.
He was.
But you look at Harden only taking 9 shots in this crucial game, game 5.
weird, man.
Chance to take a lead in the series.
I think that game 4 hurt.
Yeah.
That game 4 took a lot of air out of them. Like, it was.
And we talked about
That's
the
that
Nuggets.
when you sneak in, you like.
Yeah,
ooh,
you get that easy one.
Got that one.
We didn't want supposed to get that
It's
one.
like, and we go back home and it's like,
Man.
well, shit, game 6.
We can take this
battle
battle
back
because we
in
got
game
Jamal.
4.
Easy, Jamal. You due for one. Come on, get us one more.
And then and now Jokic, go ahead now.
Take us over
Go
the
ahead,
top.
just take it over the top because
that's
they
tough,
gonna be
bro.
playing, out of their minds. So.
Absolutely.
That's tough.
James cannot afford to do this on this stage right now again. He cannot afford to do that.
Well, listen, if it go back to Denver, they're not winning Game 7 at Denver.
I don't know.
They could.
Anthony Edwards did, right?
They could.
It could happen.
But he got to show up both games.
It's that.
That's what I'm saying. Because Jokic, he coming to LA.
Yeah.
Listen, he trying to get these guys. Listen,
Out of there.
Listen,
He's out of here.
I'm telling you, listen,
Yeah.
he gonna have one of them games.
Yeah.
Listen, it's gonna be like, damn,
Yeah, one of them. Here we go.
damn.
So let's talk about Joker a little
gotta
bit.
have one of those games too, though.
I said he got to have 2 in a row.
But Kawhi, it's hard to beat Kawhi like that.
Because
Y'all,
Kawhi dominate the ball. People don't be
Yeah, it's hard to
understanding
beat
what kind
Kawhi
of
like
offense he plays where you can't have 2 volume shooters get off like that.
yeah.
The ball not moving fast enough. The game not moving fast enough. He need the ball to move, boop, boop, hand down. It ain't a fast game for him.
Yeah.
It's different.
And I feel like Powell was due for one of them games too a little bit. He need to. I think you just got to see the first couple shots go in for him.
Do we need to be more aggressive?
You gotta relax.
Do we need to break the play more?
You got to be relaxed,
Break the
more
play more?
confident. More confident and relaxed. Like right now, it's just pressure on him trying to get his numbers and
Okay.
be that guy still.
Tell me what scenario we deal with this. All 3 of us, we sitting here, we listening to coach tell us how we have to harp on the execution of the game plan. So as Norm, what we know, we sitting here looking at Norm like, we know you want to break the play, bro. We know you want to get your shit off, but let's run the offense.
Nah, you gotta want to get him going.
No, I'm saying
You gotta
this
let
Ty Lue's like, let's keep trusting the process, trust the game plan, trust it. So as Norm, you can't go out and break the offense just because you want to get yourself going. So what I think Norm's doing is he's playing back. Yeah,
It's a lot in his head.
he's playing back. He's like, yeah, just let me. I can't because we got a game plan going, and I don't want to be the reason that it fucks up.
I mean, there was a point in this season where we're talking about Norm Powell as a potential All-NBA level
It's
player.
a lot in his head.
He dealt with some injuries, came back. Kawhi now back.
Yeah.
Like you said,
But-
Swaggy, him kind
See,
of.
but he should be aggressive because they got what's his name, Nunn in the.
None, yeah.
And he's not even a scorer or nothing. So
He's like Terrence Mann.
So it's only 2 people
It's on Ty
really
Lue.
that can really
Yeah.
score in that. So he has to pick up that.
He has to.
Because Nunn,
It's on Ty Lue.
you can leave him by him.
Chris Dunn.
I gotta go to him
Please.
first play. I gotta go to Powell.
Hit the rim. He just, but strictly
I got it.
go rebound when he
Rebound. It's us. As soon as he shoot it, rebound.
Hey, no, and when did fucking Ben Simmons turn into Robert Sacre, bro? This nigga just out there doing hook shots and airballing and shit. What the fuck happened, man? I've never seen somebody go from an all-star to Robert Sacre so fast.
Damn.
Robert Sacre
He played
getting
for the Lakers,
unnecessary
man.
slam.
I love Sacre as my
played
dog.
with-
But when did that happen? That's my
Baby
dog.
Rob.
Sacre is my dog, but it's
Apparently
Ben,
not,
It's,
right?
it's Ben Sacre, bro.
Damn, man.
This nigga went from Ben Simmons
Ben
to
Sacre.
Ben Sacre, bro.
Shit.
Yeah, would you start
Shit is
Bogdanovich
crazy.
Yes.
Boggy.
if you the Clippers?
You start who?
Bogdanovich.
Oh yeah. Oh, with what though?
I'm just like
Put Kawhi to
Giannis.
four?
I mean, Kawhi and
Put the
James.
Kawhi to four?
no. Take
Why
out.
the three?
Take out. I'm taking out none.
None is starting.
Chris Dunn.
Chris
with the
Dunn.
D,
That's what I
with the
said.
D.
Dunn is starting.
Yeah.
You in
So
it?
you
yeah,
go
he-
James, Powell.
Like,
James.
That's that Ty Lue got to sub and play a defensive guy. While he
Yeah,
out
but you
there.
don't. But you need
Bruh,
put another
no.
put a threat out there.
No.
He tripping.
No, do you?
Dude, I'm putting bro.
That's
Trust
too
me, I'm putting
many.
Bogey out
That's
there.
too-
No, he's
One
a
ball.
But look, no. What
only
it is
one
though,
ball.
Nick, is how much firepower do we have, and how we use it if we're not using it off the bench as equally as we are when we start.
Yeah, I can see that.
Well, if we could just-
I'm
if we could
thinking
just
about
shoot
for
him at-
James needs
Yeah.
some shooters out there.
Yeah, he needs somebody to pass
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
If somebody
They
else
can
will
help
sit in the
off-
corner where you
Yeah.
can't help
They can
off.
help
Boggy,
off
man, Boggy's right there all night long.
Chris Dunn, you just
Man, he trying to drive and
go ahead,
shit.
man. Shoot, man.
And then he's just like, I got him. He gonna pick up every time full court, bro. Hit the shot first, bro.
Yeah.
He shoot the ball, then he ready to pick up. He ain't even watch the ball go through the net.
He could have got his own rebound.
He shoot it and he ready to play defense right away. What's
Yeah,
up? I don't even care
Norman
if it's
Powell
go
can play
in.
defense too. Norman Powell play defense too.
Huh?
Norman Powell can play defense.
But that's what I'm saying. Put
And
him at the
Kawhi,
two. Put
yeah.
both. Man, you could spread the floor. Now, James. Now you got a lot of shooters. You can't.
Man.
I
So
don't
you
know.
saying Kawhi at the 4, Norm Powell,
Yep.
and Boggy in
Yep.
there. That's nasty.
If I'm Ty Lue, you
Zubac
gotta
coming
put
down there?
confidence in it. Yeah,
I
you
like
gotta
that.
talk.
Everybody's a scorer.
You gotta
like
talk.
that.
We got a
You gotta
threat.
give them confidence to that. I mean, when they play again?
And
Friday?
zone up too. Switch everything.
Yeah.
Or Thursday?
I'm just
Zone up.
saying. Boggy
They play
out there in that
again.
corner, man.
That puts
Tomorrow.
Kawhi on Aaron Gordon.
Whatever. Now he got to guard Quad.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, that's easy work right
Yep.
there. Foul him out. Get him
And you
a
got
foul
what?
trouble.
You got Boggy on MPJ.
Boggy.
Whatever. At the end of the day, they both shooting threes. His
Yeah.
3-point. His aggressiveness on the offensive end is gonna make up for the.
James, who's going James? Is Murray going
Murray,
James?
and then
Oh, he
you
can
said,
get by him.
you
Yeah.
Christian Brown as well. Been
Kawhi, Boggy, and then you said Norm Powell. Norm Powell and Brown.
Yeah, because they've been helping off
Go
none.
get it.
Christian Brown and Harden have gotten a little testy in this series.
Yeah.
Chris Dunn
Yeah,
got to sit
well,
down. He got to sit this one out right now.
Sit,
He do.
move around.
He got
as
to
we like
move
to say.
Around.
So let's talk Joker a little bit. Joker had to put together a historic season just to keep the Nuggets competitive in the West.
I mean, he had 15 last.
Fresh off dropping 36, 21 boards and 8 dimes in Denver's Game 4 win. Jokic 13 points tied for the second lowest scoring output in his playoff career. We know Jokic likes to have those FU games just to remind people who he is and what he does. So how big was this win for the Nuggets with Jokic having his worst game of the series?
He didn't need to shoot. That's why. You know, you had Murray doing what he doing. Shout out to Russ. You know, he was playing like a real corner boy. You know,
That's West Side.
hitting threes and doing everything else out there. You know, I feel like everybody but had they coming out games. Like Russ hit 3 threes or 4 threes or something like that. That's not like something he don't really do. You know, I'm not saying he can't do it, but that's something you don't see all the time. Murray 43, 13 in the fourth.
He rushed 3 for 6 from 3 in the game.
All 5 starters in double
it.
figures in scoring.
So Russ big in the first half, 16 points off the bench.
Oh, he
Knocked down a big
Joker
3 in the
was
second half as
What's
well.
Zubac's numbers?
Zubac's 27.
Damn.
Yeah. And what, 13?
27, 27 and 5 rebounds.
Yeah, 27 yesterday?
Yeah, 11 of 15 from the
I
field.
always said Zubac is the key for them if James and Kawhi
Yeah,
show up.
yeah,
They both got to show up
yeah.
because he's isolating Jokic on his own.
Yeah. 12 points in the fourth quarter, 12 big points for the Clippers. They try to make their run to
The
come
crazy
back.
thing is people are like, y'all don't talk about Jokic's defense because Zubac out there killing them. And I'm like, it's fair to say that if you really think that Zubac is trash.
No.
And Zubac ain't trash. So it's like you're not giving him credit for having an opportunity to be offensive in a series where the matchup is I'm going up against Joe because he got to guard me.
All right, I'm getting my shit off.
Yeah, I'm getting my shit off. And he can't afford to really play defense and foul because if he out the game, that's something that a good player would know coming into the series. He can't afford to foul me so I can be aggressive.
Yeah, because if he out the game, sack rate come in and then.
Ben Simmons played 5 minutes in the game.
Oh shit! Did you seen that shot? Did y'all got the Ben Simmons shot?
Swag, we are about peace and positivity here in Gills Arena.
No,
About
hell
underdog.
no.
It's playoff time.
When
Nah,
did
it's
you
playoff
lose
time.
that? No, I need y'all need to see this.
Right.
Please show Ben Simmons.
We will not.
Y'all showed the Bucks getting their ass beat.
Shot. When he
Y'all
did
go ahead.
his-
Y'all go ahead and get
He did
somebody
not
else.
hit the rim, and he was. How can you lose that? Like, how did you lose that?
I imagine when people are calling you Ben Sacre, it starts to impact your confidence.
Yeah, that's how.
listen,
That's how.
listen.
You just did it.
No.
Yes, yes.
4K.
Yes, at 4K. That's how you lose
But he
confidence.
wasn't shooting threes though. He wasn't shooting threes because people was talking about him. Like, when did that happen? Like, when did people talking trash influence your whole game and just take away?
Yeah, we talked Ben Simmons, all NBA level player,
And then
relegated to 5 minutes. Obviously dealt with back injuries, dealt with confidence issues, was looking for new life here with the Clippers. Playing 5 minutes.
but we just been saying it, like, even to PG. Like, people just make people do things that I never seen it. I don't know. Talking about PG in his podcast, he shut down the podcast.
Yeah.
A great podcast.
Yeah,
Like when did that start? I don't know. It's confusing.
it's not.
Yeah.
Not confusing. Come on, you're not confused. If you're not like that, man, you're not like that.
That too.
That's tough. Yeah, but roll the clip, please.
Our producer efforting that video, but we
Gotta
got
see the.
I ain't see it.
We are looking
I mean, he played 5 minutes, so you
Five
probably
is-
5 minutes.
Yeah.
It's an easy five.
He's finding five.
Wide open too.
He probably he
Cold
for
little
sure he for
move.
sure shot that shot on the third time down. I mean, it's 5 minutes.
Man, 5 minutes, man. You supposed to find that shit like
Man,
this.
that's crazy.
Like trying to pass it so bad. He did not want to shoot. He was trying to pass. Like, fuck, I gotta try to score now.
But in all sincerity, have you ever seen a player just
That's what I'm saying. Like they,
lose
like,
confidence
took his
in
power.
themselves at that level?
Yeah.
'Cause we thought Ben Simmons was going to be a key
You know
addition
what
to
it
this
is?
Clipper squad.
Sometimes when you get work that don't know you play, then they go out there. You don't want to do as little as possible. You want to do as little as possible so she don't think you still thinking what you ain't. You done built yourself up to her to be.
You've built yourself up.
And
to the
she in the
work.
crowd.
He don't want the work to know that he play at 7:30.
Yeah.
Let me just do a little bit so I don't be on the highlights.
Somebody, Robert Sacre, is that you?
Nah, y'all going crazy. Now y'all going crazy. Y'all going crazy. Y'all going crazy.
Well, hit me.
See, you fucked it up. That was not my fault. That was an alley.
Nah, y'all
I
going
took it.
crazy.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
We-
Yeah,
we-
5 minutes, man. He trying to hide everything. He
I
trying to
thought
make
it was
sure
fast.
none of the work remember. He
She went
even
to the
played
bathroom.
him.
She went to the bathroom. He got
Man,
out.
shit. She think he actually sitting there courtside. They courtside tickets. She think he just got on a warm up. He wore to the game and shit.
All right.
He works for Wall Street. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Why is he in the game, baby?
We have set the record here in Gills Arena for the most Robert Sacre references in an episode.
That was your fault,
It's a new record.
I thought he got a
Unnecessary
10 down.
slander.
Like, damn, they picked it back up. Shit.
Unnecessary slander from Swaggy, Sacre's former teammate. Unfortunate.
He gonna run up on you now.
But we still.
Sorry, nah, you funny.
So if you're the Clippers, how worried are you now coming back to LA into a dome? Yes, you have good home court advantage, but you also have Jokic coming off his worst game in the series. Jamal Murray confident 43-piece. James Harden only taking 9 shots in the game.
James was due for one of them games, though. You know, I feel like that game winner messed up James' confidence a little bit. You know, he had one of them games when things not going right, just kind of just shut down. I feel like I don't know what it is. You know,
It was the tape when they was
Yeah,
when they was
it's
in the tape and you in the film room.
oh, that's what it was.
You sitting in there. You
Ty
in that
Lue
film
called
room,
him out?
Ty Lue just like, and then you walk in and it's already on pause. On TV. It's
Damn,
just
but you like this. You looking up.
okay, that could.
I mean, I'm just telling you. You know how they getting that? I'm just telling you.
Hey, that's a
probably hot at the
possibility.
coach.
And,
Yeah.
and
I'ma
who
show
in there?
y'all
Jeff Van Gundy in there too? Oh, you.
Oh, Jeff had to say something.
So this is it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This all we gonna talk about. You know,
That's funny as hell. So, yeah.
that's it.
You said it's already up on the screen when you walk in.
You know,
You gotta see
you know what
it.
I'm talking
Yes,
about.
I see it.
Yeah,
I see it.
and they got
no,
the
but it's
clip
how
already.
you're doing it.
Yeah.
It's how you're doing it. Look, go ahead, look at that.
So what y'all think about that?
What y'all think?
Walking like, come on, man.
We've been there.
No, you
But
James.
Yeah,
No, he's
come on,
James.
man.
Nah,
I'm
he's
like,
James.
I already
He's
know
James.
what this ought to be.
Come on, man.
But you know what it is, and they already got it up. You in there? Oh, you didn't heard it.
Don't
Go
let
ahead,
them,
and
don't let them do
Here go
too
Jeff.
much, bro.
And then
Don't let them do too much. with it.
Ty Lue like, Jeff, go ahead and run it.
Yeah.
Jeff like, oh, my pleasure.
Yep.
James.
What the fuck you was doing?
James, go ahead. James, what's this?
Keep showing it.
Rewind it. Rewind it again.
And then you know the tape guy. He's so foul. He just keep rewinding.
Oh man, he rewinded before you even say stop. I ain't even say stop.
Oh man.
Nah, they the worst.
Yeah.
But I think the Clippers are in trouble. I think, you know, you got a team that's an NBA champion team, a team that's been in so many situations to where, and Jokic hasn't had his best game yet, so he's looking to close this out. I'm sure he doesn't want to go to a game 7. Murray had his, you know, big game. Now all the pressure's on the Clippers. You know, you can just go out there and play basketball and do your thing.
Yeah.
They must be doing something right. I don't know. They doing something right over there.
The Nuggets.
It's the
They're basketball guys.
I think they getting back to playing ball though.
It's,
Like get back to like the Mike Malone shit. That was something, right? Whatever it was, it's about to get them clicking again because they need this momentum going into the next round. So this next game has to be a point that they're trying to prove to the next opponent. They can't come in here and allow the Clippers to linger around and barely beat them. You gotta send a message.
yeah, I think that, you know.
So we try not to be mean-spirited here in the arena, but Swaggy, you did ask to see the Ben Simmons hook shot. Our producers, I respect you. Know you had a tough Monday.
Yeah, it's all
So
I need.
we have that clip available. We will check it out right now. Oh, we do not have it yet?
Oh my God.
Okay. Thought it was in there.
And also, I think that game winner.
Thought it was a 3.
That's messed up. That's what I said.
That game winner with Aaron Gordon, I think it
that
helped his
fucked
confidence.
everything
I think it helped their chemistry
Yeah,
a little
yeah,
bit.
Like, that's
why I
Like
said
because
they
That's
they,
the
done
karma
right.
too.
The
The karma of it all. Like, yo, we finally got something to go our way.
Supposed to lose that.
no, for real, like seriously, like that walking out of that arena with that, I saw it. I was like, oh,
Oh shit!
Yeah.
It changed everything.
damn, they got
Think
that.
about it. They basketball guys is on their side, bro. First game they go overtime, then they win off a game winner or something like that. Second game lose. The third game, Kawhi missed 2 threes. Oh man, that was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm
Clippers,
looking at it
I mean,
like
Clippers.
this.
Yeah. Then you get the game
Russell
winner.
Westbrook deserves this type of what if you want to call it luck, right? When we talk about
They
karma,
did them cold last year with the Clippers too.
when you talk about karma, all the guys that's on that team.
There you
Swaggy,
go.
here's the clip that you have asked for.
See, you didn't say nothing, man. Oh shit. But
That was an air ball.
No, I mean, look. What is he looking at? Where did the rim go? That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Where did the rim go when he was looking at it?
No, it was his hand. You ain't see his hand? It was the
What made
flick of
his
the
hand
wrist.
say,
It was the
throw
flick-
that way?
It was the
Look at the
flick of
flick of the wrist.
Look at the
wrist.
rewind it to the beginning.
Yeah,
He was
go back
trying
to the
give
flick
it
of the wrist,
He
yo.
didn't want to have to make a play. He was trying to hand it off.
First of all,
No, he didn't want to shoot it, Nick. I'm stuck right
Yes.
there. Ah, shit.
said, look, Russ was confused.
Look,
Hell
watch the
no.
flick of the wrist.
But look at Russ.
Right there, that part. At the end.
But look at Russ. He was like, bounced off Russ and Joker hands. They was like, hell no.
I told you his work is in the crowd.
No.
Is that an example of work in the crowd impacting performance?
No, that's me
before?
trying. I'm doing too much. I'm not supposed to make no shots.
Right.
I'm supposed to just be out here for just it's like a seat filler. I'm just out here and then I go back and sit next to her, and then we good. Yeah. I'm not supposed to take no shot. He remembered halfway up. He was like, shit.
He's so happy.
If I make this, I'ma still be out here.
Yep.
Let me
Yeah, I'ma
miss this.
still be out
So they can
here.
get me out. She
I'm
coming.
in the bathroom.
Yeah, she in the bathroom. She in her seat.
I don't want to play at all. I'm just throw this.
I'ma just throw this
somewhere.
motherfucker
He
anywhere.
done jumped, he seen the rim and said, look,
Time out.
you this close to the rim. You said,
He threw it back to the referee. You just took it.
Why am I this open?
right?
Man, I'm too close to the rim.
Man, he said he tried to miss so he can
Nah.
go sit down.
Oh, that wrist though. That wrist game was woo.
Yes.
That's a nigga.
Kylo seen
That's a
that
nigga with a
shit,
bad
man.
handshake. He ain't got
Yeah.
good handshake quality
bro.
at all.
Not a quality.
No.
He doesn't have.
No.
He shake with his left. He shake with his left hand. He shake with his left. Hey, no, I got you.
What's up, bro?
Hey, what up, bro?
He was- yeah, for sure.
No, he one of these.
On the backhand side.
Hey, come on,
On the backhand. On the backhand side.
Jive with it.
Take it.
Jive turkey. He one of them.
He walking around with the backhand.
He was like, I got that giant turkey.
on the backhand side, baby boy. Come on now, baby boy. You know we don't do that way.
He one of these.
Mama.
I got you sucking with this move.
Like, maybe you'll just shake my hand.
Ben Simmons, I just want you to know I do not condone or support this slander. Here at Joe's Arena, presented by Underdog. Whoop,
I
whoop.
need a shot.
Shot in the napkin. Shot in the napkin, man.
Oh, my
Rashad
God.
Johnson.
No, he's stuck.
Oh,
Yo,
my God. Jive turkey. On the backhand side.
You shoot just the same way,
Same way.
man. Same way.
That's the jive
Very jive turkey.
He got the jive turkey. He got the
It ain't a
jive
gooseneck. That's not a gooseneck. It's not. It's a
jive turkey
gooseneck.
shot.
That's a gooseneck.
Oh,
This is
my
jive
God.
turkey.
Yeah. Wait, we like this.
That's a gobble over there, boy. Put that bitch
It's
up.
still a gooseneck in the jive turkey.
Jive turkey.
You got the hand.
Oh, man.
The Lord is watching.
Steph, come on, Steph. That shit funny. Steph.
The Lord is.
Come on, man.
Even Steph can't support this. Ben Simmons slander. But back to all sincerity, what adjustments do the Clippers need to make in Game 6 to avoid elimination? Or is there anything they could do? So, like, you were very supportive of the Clippers entering the series, thought they would take it, and now come back to the Interdome in Inglewood, always up to no good.
I just remember it's the Clippers, man. It's the energy around them. Like, whoever loses like that, bro, tip in dunks and shit. I don't know what it is, but I tell you, they need some sage, bro. They need the luck to happen on their side. Like, they need to get lucky.
It is the Donald Sterling stench still prevailing.
They need to change the whole name.
Hey,
Change the whole name.
hey.
No, seriously.
Colors and all.
Like, bro.
LA basketball
No, seriously. Like, change the whole thing, bro.
Like the Commanders.
It's just a lot of bad. Like, when you say the Clippers, you just think
Second
stuff.
to the Lakers.
Yeah. Like, I think if they just change the whole name, bro, it'd be.
Every city
I like
got
that.
that, though.
I
Every
like
city
that.
got that, though. I don't know. Every city with two teams got that.
Nah, not like this.
Nah.
Chargers, Rams.
But
Chargers,
it's
San
not-
Diego did relocate.
Yeah,
I ain't
like-
comparing
Los
Los
Angeles.
being in the same.
Yes.
You're in the same place, and we come after. We
Who go
come
to
into the
Chargers
arena
then?
after y'all, and we gotta see your fucking jerseys up while we're playing,
But then you move to your own arena, you get your own home court advantage.
and
Very
it don't
nice.
feel the same.
In Inglewood, city of champions.
The Great Western Forum is right there.
Right
the
across
Lakers
the
still
street.
right here.
Right there.
All that Kareem, man, all that Lakers stuff is still
Jerry
flowing
West.
through there, dog.
Still-
It's flowing through there.
Oh, Inglewood.
Yeah, it's just flowing.
Magic
It's just still
Johnson.
in the lake. Yeah. Magic over there.
So
Come
you
on,
just
man.
go-
Come on,
just
man.
leave.
One of the last sizzlers
Where they
in the
gonna go?
world,
Man,
right down the
Magic
street.
just sold
Go
his
to
city
Vegas?
all over
Huh?
there, man.
Be the Las Vegas Clippers?
Nah.
Not
Seattle.
Clippers though. Just
Nah, go to
change
Seattle.
the Clippers. Seattle.
No,
Hey,
no.
Seattle
no.
cracking.
They need to be close
Seattle
to LA.
cracking.
They need to be close.
Why?
No, go to Seattle. We don't need
No,
Why do
hell
you
no,
need to
no,
be
no,
close
no.
to LA?
You got to.
Nobody in LA goes to the Clipper games.
Yes, they
All the
do.
tourists.
I'll be
All
happy
the
to.
tourists come in and they just go get tickets and they get the
No,
tickets away.
no.
They get
Yeah, you know what's crazy? I don't even meet Clipper fans anywhere in LA. Like when I go out. Do you ever see Clipper fans?
It's a good game to go to. It's a good place to
Like
be.
where do Clipper fans live at?
Clipper
Palmdale?
fans are only Clipper fans when they're
Riverside?
working. They work.
How many Charger fans y'all know? Same thing. It's
I used to be a Chargers fan.
When?
LaDainian Tomlinson.
my
my
because you
favorite
know
member.
somebody.
He's my favorite.
Okay.
I used to go.
shout
for
out LT.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
All right. I get it.
Yes, just Kevin Gates. Yeah, I mean, not Kevin Gates.
Kevin Gates.
Yeah, Kevin Gates on your Antonio Gates. Yeah, Kevin
Yeah,
Gates.
you hate
Antonio
Bron that
Gates.
much?
You hate Bron that much. Yeah, Kevin Gates is just on your mind all the time.
That's okay.
That's crazy, bro.
What I do?
Kevin Gates.
That's Antonio.
Two different
Two
games.
different niggas.
So we asked the chat who wins this series. 39% of the chat says Clips in 7. 38% says Nugs in
that.
6. 23% says Nugs in 7. If the Clippers are able to get this Game 6 win, send it back to Denver. They do have something on the bright side. So Nugs are 3-2 in Game 7s in the Jokic era, but just 1-2 in Denver in Game 7s. Beat the Spurs in 2019, lost to the Blazers in 2019. Obviously lost to the Timberwolves last postseason in that Game 7.
3-2, right?
2 of those Game 7 wins came in the bubble
It's 3-2, right? Yeah.
against the Jazz and the Clippers. They were in the bubble, so technically no
Yeah.
home court
go
event.
7, bro. It's going 7. I said it, though.
Hey, yo, if they get past this round, Denver, they getting OKC out of here?
Hell
Yes.
no.
100%.
Hell no.
That's why I say that momentum is important.
No.
They build
You
this
want dope or
momentum.
dog food? Which one?
Dope.
Who gon'
SGA gonna have his hands full
Man,
with Murray
okay,
if he
about
playing
to
like
whoop
this.
everybody ass.
Murray
bro.
playing like this.
But who gonna guard Jokic?
They beat Denver.
Frankenstein.
How many times they beat Denver? They got Harkenstein and weapon quarterback, Chet.
Chet
They've been
Haliburton.
playing without
They
one of
put
them each
Chet
time.
on Jokic.
Just a murder scene.
They put
It might
sack
be,
rate on,
it might
on
be
Joker.
30, 30, and 30.
You forgot Ben sack
No,
rate
it's
been
not
guarding
even
them.
being funny.
I know, but think about who's been guarding them.
What, all season?
That's who they put
All
on.
season?
When they take
What are the numbers
when
for
they
all
take
season
Buffalo
for
call
Joker?
it, when they take their center out, they put
What is
sack
he
rate.
talking about?
No, I'm talking about how many times OKC beat Denver this year? Did they split or is it 3-2? I mean 3-1.
Let me see.
They better not put Chet on him, and I love Chet, but don't put Chet on him.
Chet hologram. So 2-2. They split. They split their season series.
Hey, listen.
Hey,
They better be careful.
they better be careful.
No, seriously.
Hey, MPJ ain't played good yet. I'm calling on him.
3-2 right
I'm
now.
calling MPJ. Show
They're
up. Be
supposed to
ready,
be
bro.
out
Be
right
ready,
now.
bro. Your
listen,
time
listen,
next.
listen.
Big contract.
Hey, listen,
time.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. Denver is packing to go to OKC
listen.
after this game.
For
Hey,
sure.
listen.
They packing to go to OKC after this game.
Listen.
I'm telling you. And if
They
they get
don't
that game,
supposed to be in this position they are in now. They went off a lucky game winner. First
Box out.
game they come on, man.
box
Supposed
out. Box out.
Boxed out.
And
You're
look,
talking about lucky when you don't box out.
and look.
Fuck is that?
I can't go
Look.
with none of your teams you pick. You pick the Bucks
That's fine.
over Indiana.
Who you with?
Boston.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
And then, you
He
see
said
what I'm
that in
with?
real time, Brandon.
see who
He said
I'm
that.
with?
Oh, not Boston, but them.
Boston is my East team. Boston is my East team.
Swaggy wore his Warriors championship.
That's me 3-1. I'm 3-1 right now. I don't know
Okay.
about y'all.
We will see what happens.
3-1.
Game 6 tomorrow in Inglewood.
Steph Curry.
Into a dome. Let's move back to the Eastern Conference. Pistons blew an 11-point lead in Game 4, and the refs admittedly blew a call on Detroit's final possession that cost them a win. With the series shifting back to New York for Game 5, the Pistons were in a win-or-go-home situation, but Kane Cunningham and his crew said, why not both? Let's take a look at the highlights. Jalen Brunson entered the Game 5 as the only player in NBA history with 4 straight games of 30-plus points, 7-plus assists to start a postseason. Brunson cooled off in this one, finishing with 16 points and 7 dimes, 4 of 16 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3. Knicks had 6 players scoring double figures, but none of them eclipsed the 20-part mark. Big Bodega had 17 and 11 boards on 5 of 14 shooting, while OG Anunoby led the team in scoring with 19 points. He also had 8 rebounds. Mikal Bridges came through with 17 and 6 boards. But the Knicks, 16 of 27 from the line in the game. On the Pistons side, Cade Cunningham had an off shooting night but still delivered, dropping 24, 8, and 8. He was 6 of 17 from the field, but 11 of 12 from the line. Azor Thompson added 22 points, 7 boards on 8 of 10 shooting, but was 6 for 12 from the line. And Dennis Schroeder and Malik Beasley combined for 24 points off the bench. Game tied at 95 before Jalen Duren made consecutive baskets and Cunningham scored to give the Pistons a 6-point lead. Knicks had 2 concerning moments late in the fourth quarter when Josh Hart left the game after a hard fall. Jalen Brunson joined him on the bench after appearing to roll his ankle after stepping awkwardly on a janky floor panel on the court with less than 3 minutes remaining in the game. Both players would return to the game, though, but with 27 seconds left. Bridges and Anunoby hit 2 big threes to cut the deficit to 1. Cunningham knocked his free throws to put the Pistons up 3. Detroit elected to foul Deuce McBride with 2 seconds remaining. McBride missed both of his free throws. Detroit held on to win to avoid elimination. Pistons 4-1 this season in the Garden. Now head back to Detroit for Game 6 on Thursday. How impressive is the Pistons getting their 2nd straight win in the Garden to avoid elimination?
Super impressive. just because they fighting, they not just playing against the Knicks, they playing against the refs, the NBA, what people want to see. People want to see New York play next round. And they playing against everything. So to go out there and deliver knowing you feel like you got robbed the game, and man, you gotta. And how tall is Thomas? He was catching lobs like he was a big man just now.
Azor Thompson?
Yeah, them shits was crazy. I mean Thompson.
Mm-hmm. The twin.
Yeah,
The Thompson
catching
twin.
lobs like it was
6'6"
crazy.
is what he's listed at.
So I gotta
Representing
give them,
Oaktown.
you gotta give them respect, man. No, it could easily be 3-2
In their favor.
in their favor for sure. You know, they lost a couple games while they was up, so they still got confidence. You got to keep fighting. Anything can happen. You know, it could go 7 still. They're going back home. You know what happened last time they went back home?
They lost.
Yeah, by a foul though. They should have called fouls. So, and they was up 10 in the fourth.
Up 11 in that game.
Oh yeah, see. So let's go. And nobody can guard Cade, bro. The same way they can't guard Brunson, you can't guard Cade too.
Well, the difference is K to come back down and play some defense.
He does play defense, yeah. And you saying Brunson don't? Okay.
Yeah, I
Can't
think he's
too
been
little.
getting away with it.
He's too little.
I missed it last year because I wasn't looking for it. I was more impressed with how he was carrying the team on his back.
It was pretty.
Because he had. I mean,
It was
he had to.
It was impressive, you know what I'm
It
saying?
was,
So I
it
was
was.
overlooking it, but now that he's in this position, we see there in the playoffs, and he feels like he has to carry the load of like always shooting the ball every time down and making a play every time. And I think, 4 for 16.
Yeah.
1, you got to start affecting the game in other ways as a point guard. 2, you're missing crackdowns, you're missing closeouts, you're missing the things that's breaking our defense down. And it's like to defer when you're not hot is one thing, then trying to keep it going and trying to get it going in the course of a game is different. When you got a guy like Cat that's got it going, you got a guy like Bridges that can get it going, you got to start to think that at some point you got to play decoy. And I think that's what Gil used to talk about when he was in the playoffs. Somebody called him and was like, Scottie Pippen called him like, you got to play decoy, bro. You can't always just go out here and score 30 every time and think you putting your team in a situation to win. Sometimes that's the strategy of the other team. Let you score a bunch of shit and let everybody else not do shit and we'll win the game. So I think he just need to play a little bit more defense. And it takes away from what that balance is between him and Cade. Cade go out there, play hard, he play on both ends, and he ain't gonna stop until his team win.
Yeah.
So I like that about him.
And he get his team going.
Yeah.
He's going too for
On
sure.
some
Cade
leadership.
Cunningham breakout season. Likely have an All-NBA selection
Oh, that'd
in
be-
his future.
this year?
Yeah.
That's where Giannis should go.
Like Cade
Detroit?
still due for a big game.
That ain't bad.
From Milwaukee to Detroit, I'll stay
Too
in.
nasty, motherfucker.
I wouldn't go to another
Just
sport.
be like, no, just be Brandon. Brandon did that. Went from nasty to nasty. That's sick, bro. And was trying to get me to
Don't
come
you look
out.
at him like
He was
that.
trying to get me to
Don't you
come
look
out
at
and
him.
Detroit.
He's trying to get you to come
Man,
out.
come out,
nasty to
man,
nasty.
Man.
All right.
I threw my phone. They called me. I almost
Y'all
broke
keep-
the phone.
All right, y'all keep talking about Detroit like that. Milwaukee. All right. Y'all not gonna be able to go to Midwest at all.
That's crazy.
Thankfully, we have
He
no
said you went
reason.
from nasty to
We have no
nasty.
reason to go to either city.
Damn, so he
Both
asked,
cities were great to me.
he asked
God damn it, I liked it.
He was like, let me go up the street.
Nick, man.
No, let me go across the Michigan Lake, the Michigan
I
River.
got a tape.
The
I
lake.
said, man, Brandon, stop calling me. Just threw the fucking phone.
He had a table for you, though, Sway.
Fuck that.
Talk about
In
some
Detroit?
Detroit.
You know where is that?
Detroit, a fine city, Motor City. I'm a
A
Motown.
fine city.
Fine city.
Good music.
birthplace of
Good strip
Motown
clubs.
Nice strip clubs.
Home of the
Fridays.
Detroit Lions.
The girls are actually nice people. They're nice people.
All right, I'm gonna remember that.
Belle Isle.
Watch Underdog gonna do
Home of
something in
Ha Ha
Detroit.
Davis, one of my favorite comedians.
Ha ha, Davis.
Shout out Ha Ha. Big Sean.
Shout out Big Eminem.
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 8 Mile. That's all I know about Detroit.
Yeah,
I just
still
listed
love
everything on
Motown.
there.
Motown.
Motown.
Mr. B played for the Bucks and the Pistons, tried to recruit you, Swaggy, to come to Detroit. You almost broke your phone.
He definitely wouldn't come to Milwaukee because his family there.
Man, hell.
That's why you have family in Milwaukee that has not seen you.
He ain't seen me.
They want to know your whereabouts. Told them you can find you on Gills Arena, presented by Underdog. Whoop whoop. Monday through Thursday.
Hell no.
You want to see me? Go on YouTube. Type in Gills Arena. But in all sincerity, Pistons getting this win. Everybody thought they were cooked going back to Garden. 2 straight wins in the Garden. They were 4-1 in the Garden this season. Pistons have good reason to believe they should have won Game 4, like we talked about. Critical no call by the refs, cost them the game. Now they return home for Game 6, chance to force Game 7. Unfortunately, Detroit has lost 9 straight home playoff games, tying the Sixers for the worst home losing streak in postseason history. But streaks are made to be broken. How much confidence do you have in Detroit to win Game 6 at home? Riding the momentum of this win, like you said, Swaggy, we're a janky no call away from potentially winning that game. It's a completely different series at this point. They'd be coming back home potentially to eliminate the Knicks. But if and buts were candy and nuts, we do have the extender, Scott Foster, in the arena representing Tough Crowd.
So when do the second
They put a
round
Tough
start?
Crowd hat. I don't know if you allowed that, Mr. B.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
Scott Foster has a Tough Crowd hat on.
Y'all niggas be cheating, that's why. So when do the second round officially start? Because I'm like, they got a long rest as these games go 7, huh?
Yeah, how these things break down.
Yeah.
Why?
I
Important.
mean, I got confidence in Detroit to win out because they play hard. Like they're gonna play to the
gonna
end.
play hard.
So one call might go their way or a shot or something like that. Only thing is just the Knicks experience. Brunson. He plays in game when it's time to close you out. He gonna close you out.
Yeah.
So, that's one of them. It's a toss up, man. It's a toss up on this one. I mean, and then especially for a young team going home, and you ain't really a lot of pressure's on you. You could be doing too much.
I don't know, bro. I don't know what's up with Brunson. He keep trying to do this Superman shit, go to the back booth and change and come out and kill. Like, when the...
Playing with janky ankle.
Okay, it's okay, the first game.
We didn't show
second
the
game,
clip,
he
but
did
even how he rolled his ankle, how he rolled his ankle in
What, he
Game
always
5.
go in the back?
Yeah, fourth quarter, he go back and...
Do something.
He gotta go get right.
Want to hear that clap when he come back in?
Yeah, that
Like,
shit, that type shit.
Yeah, like...
Nah, that's kind of weird.
Think about it. And it happened every game in New York. Every game.
What, he leave?
Yes.
And then he come back into the game, and then
come
would they
back
be
in the
clapping
fourth
for him?
quarter. And he come and try to save the game.
So he rolled his ankle, Game 5, stepped on a janky floor panel on the court. They showed the close-up of it. Kind of slipped.
Think he
tweaked
Thomas
it.
Shepard.
Tommy Shepard.
Think he Thomas Shepard, huh?
Tom Shepard.
Come in.
See in the go.
Let's go, son. Check me in, coach.
They say in the razor room.
He ain't on the team.
I'm on the roster.
He is
I got him on the original roster.
He ain't been playing.
He ain't been playing.
Pac, one of the weakest, sorriest coaches ever in the movie.
Handle your business.
You know what to do.
Yeah.
Shout out Motown.
Nah, but yeah, that. Y'all didn't know. You noticed that? Each game, man.
No, I did not notice that.
Yeah.
Been battling through injury, though. Like you talked about, went in the back, put the cape on. Sat out a good chunk of the late in the fourth quarter of this past game. Him and Josh Hart just chilling, waiting to sub in. There was no stoppage in place, so they didn't come back in until about 27 seconds left. But when they did, Knicks made a run. So him and Josh Hart both left the game. Josh Hart landed, awkwardly fell. Brunson tweaked his ankle, stepping on a janky
They
floor
both
panel.
went back to the locker room at the same
Nah, they just went to the bench. Then they came back in, checked in, but the game was in motion.
There wasn't enough time for him to go
No
to the back,
stoppages.
that's why. But the fact that he just left, that backfired.
But then he came back in and everything was fine.
Yeah.
All the ankles was fine and everything.
27 seconds left in the game, though, but the Knicks did make a run. Like I said, Pistons elected to foul up 3. Just McBride missed both free throws.
You come out the game for injury, boy. You better not come back in this goddamn game.
It was Jalen Brunson, king of New York. Team on his back.
You better have that motherfucking ankle better be broke.
Right. Yeah, I'm not leaving the game right there. So.
I mean, this is Shad's team. So what you think they're gonna do?
Relax.
Game 6.
Relax.
they
We still
wanna-
got other players.
Oh, they like to hear that clap.
still got
Yeah,
other
the crown.
players.
That's why Bronson do it. That's why you like Bronson. Like he can go back to put the
Jalen
crown
Brunson.
on, come back in and feel that. Yeah, let's go. Let's go, champ. You got this.
Let's
You
go,
wanna feel
champ.
like, oh, he gonna put the McCants crown on and shit. You give him a phone call. You hype him up. He go talk to you and okay, I get it.
Yeah.
You give him a little pep talk.
I pull up on your dogs with my lions.
That's your rap song.
Wheels like berries. See the cemetery when I carry.
Woo! Bars.
You know the lions are, right?
The line is
Three letters.
Swaggy has left the arena.
K-A-T.
Hopefully they contacted
K-A-T.
his family in Milwaukee.
We got cat
The
still.
big bodega. Meow man.
So, yeah, Bronson, you chill out, relax, but we still got the lion.
He's not a cat, he's a lion now.
A cat is a lion.
Feline. Gino.
Tails and all.
A wild day here. Hump day. Gil, please come home soon. We miss you. Shout out Elijah. Progressing nicely.
Taking all day. You ain't never bring them shots out here, huh?
We think they were both upstairs watching the show. Which is good news.
Yeah.
Elijah said he got to watch Gil's Arena presented by Underdog. Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, but it's been a good first round though. I've been
Solid.
Excited.
like
across the board.
solid. Like it's been some very good games, some very good like series. So I've been, I'm excited about the second round though too.
I'm excited about the rest of the first round
Yeah.
and miraculous
Oh, yeah,
comebacks
the
that are going to happen.
yeah.
Oh yeah, no, today's gonna be
A beautiful
incredible.
day for Los
Today's gonna be
Angelino.
incredible. But even the OKC series, right? Everybody can look at it like it was a waste of time. I wanted to see that matchup.
SGA.
I wanted to see that matchup, and it showed me like next year, coming into next year, who to hype up and who to overlook. You got to now prove some shit.
And who are you hyping up and who are you
I ain't
overlooking?
saying that
You're
right
not-
now. I'm gonna wait
Okay.
till we get there. But
Okay.
somebody got some work to do, and somebody did the work.
Easy to read between the lines right there.
Okay.
One team still in the postseason.
I'm just saying, my nigga. I'm not saying it, but I'm saying it.
One team doing exit interviews. So we asked the chat who wins this series. 45% of the chat says Pistons in 7.
Wow.
32% says Knicks in 6.
Wow. You think you can do this shit to me?
23% says Knicks in 7.
You think you can do this to me?
Paolo always on the spot.
Wow, Pistons in 7.
Direct
Okay.
deposit right around the corner, trying to make sure that that check lands in his bank account.
Pistons in 7. Okay, chat.
No way.
no way.
No way.
No way.
So
No.
I said Pistons.
What's
in
that?
7.
What is it right now? 3-2?
Yeah.
yeah,
How?
Back to Detroit.
You're not winning 2 in a row.
It would have to be 3 in a row.
not
Not
I'm
impossible.
about to say, yeah, that would be 3 in a row.
We've seen
But you're
certain
not
players.
winning 2 in a row.
Well,
It happened before, right?
With who?
With Indiana versus New York last year, right?
They won 3 in a row?
do not think so, but
They won Game 7, though, didn't they? Yeah, everybody thought the Knicks was gonna win.
There wasn't no 3-2. 3-2
No, they
is-
won back-to-back, though, I
3-2,
think.
we got to put them
I
away.
think they won back-to-back.
The Knicks losing at home is crazy.
They lost back-to-back. Yeah, they
in front of
lost.
Spike
they
Lee, Ben
lost.
Stiller.
The Knicks losing at home for Game
Indiana,
7.
yeah,
is
Indiana beat them
crazy.
at home. Then Game 7, they beat them in New York.
But that was different. We didn't have who we
That
have
was
now.
but that was different.
Yeah. Who did we have?
Oh, Indiana, yeah.
What you mean?
Last year, who did we have?
Brunson, right?
That was it.
No.
Who we got now?
What happened?
Say it with me.
What happened?
Say it all
I
together.
thought that don't matter.
Say it all together.
I mean, with Milwaukee, we
got-
I mean, you know, we was
Milwaukee,
hurt. I mean,
we got
had,
Bridges.
we was, it was the same
no,
thing.
but we got shit now.
No.
Y'all had
don't-
shit. No, y'all had shit last year when y'all went to the Eastern
Y'all
Conference
didn't
Finals.
have shit
Y'all
both
had
times.
shit. No, y'all
Y'all
had
didn't have
shit.
shit.
No, y'all got to the Eastern Conference Finals. You had
No,
shit.
we
Don't do
didn't
that.
have OG.
Don't do that.
We didn't. We had DiVincenzo
I thought that don't
Yep.
matter.
and
What's
Brunson
wrong with that?
and Hart.
Okay, what's wrong?
Now we got
OG got hurt that series. No,
Bridges,
y'all did have OG last
Pat,
year.
and we got a healthy Mitchell
And
who
y'all-
just had a double-double.
Off the
and
bench.
y'all barely
What?
winning. And y'all barely winning. But look,
What?
y'all had OG last
Ain't
year.
word. Shout out to them Knickerbockers, Uncle Wes and them up there, man. Shout out to y'all. Y'all are doing a great job.
Shot wearing his Knicks colors today. In the
Great
arena.
job.
Yo, who they play? Who would they play next? The Boston?
But we're gonna talk about the Celtics in a moment. But
Hold on. Who do y'all play next?
Huh? Who do we play next? No, we chilling. We got shit to do.
Okay.
as you may recall, Brunson broke his hand in Game 7 last year against the Pacers.
Make sure we
Hart
cheering
missed
for the right
Game
teams.
7
Who we cheering
altogether.
for? My team.
How many teams you got though?
He got a lot of teams. Every year he got a new team.
I'm an owner.
So when the Knicks is out, let's see who we going for then.
Oh, so you only got the Knicks? I thought we had like a West Coast team and an East Coast team.
Yeah, we do.
So who's your West Coast team? Oh, no.
On your chest. Steph.
30? To be.
I like the Lakers.
No love for the We Believe Lakers.
No, I do. I got love for the Lakers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let it be
They
known
hometown.
then. Let it be known then. Let's shift it to the Knicks side. Shot. What's the key for the Knicks to close out this series in Game 6 on the Pistons' home floor?
It's his team.
Give it to the cat.
Meow, meow, meow. Meow greens.
Give it to the cat.
Yeah, you got confidence right now.
Give it to the cat. Let him roar. Let him Lion King it. Let him Mufasa it.
Mufasa.
I like.
Unfortunate
man,
demise.
yeah, let the Knicks roll, man. That loss, it's okay. It's okay. We got another chance to close out tonight. I mean, the next. What is it, tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Or tomorrow?
One thing you want to be, you'd rather be up 3-2 than
That's
be
what I'm
down.
saying.
So at the end of the day, you'd rather be up.
Just got to win one.
Just gotta win one.
Damn.
All right, well, let's stay in the Eastern Conference.
3-1 in LA?
Talk about the defending champs. Celtics ran through the East and Mavs in the playoffs last year, going 16-3 in the postseason with one sweep, 3 gentlemen sweeps en route to winning the chip. This season it's looking like deja vu all over again as Boston made light work of the Magic to advance to the second round. Let's take a look at some of the highlights. So Orlando fighting for their lives in the first half, slowed down the Celtics 3 ball to stay in the mix. Boston was 0 for 6 from 3 in the first half. First time this season they did not make a 3 in the first half.
Baby.
But the Celtics were only down 2 heading into the break. So with the Magic up 4 early
They quit.
in the third quarter. Oh, let's take a look first at some of this first half.
Okay, Brown.
Jaylen Brown, last year's Finals MVP.
Oh, look at that man.
But there you go.
Yeah, dunk that Tatum. Come on, baby.
King of the light skin.
You gotta, yeah. Oh, there you go. There you go.
There it is.
Ooh, BJ.
That boy was
Hey,
cooking.
BJ.
That boy was
So
cooking.
with the Magic up 4
Pablo.
early in the third quarter, Paolo Banchero picked up his 5th foul with a little under 10 minutes remaining. Celtics exploded in the third quarter, going on a 35-9 run to take a 21-point lead. Let's take a look. So Jason Tatum delivered another impressive game while playing through a bone bruise in his wrist. 35 points, 10 assists, 8 boards, 10 of 16 from the field, 4 of 5 from 3, 11 for 11 from the line. Tatum's 33rd career playoff game with 30-plus points, which is second in Celtics history behind Larry Bird. Tatum has now dropped 35-plus points in 3 straight playoff games for the first time in his career. Jaylen Brown added 23 points on 9 of 18 shooting. Peyton Pritchard, Sam Hauser both chipped in 10 off the bench. Franz Wagner, led the Magic with 25, 4 and 4. Banchero had 19 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists, but was 6 of 15 from the field. Celtics advanced to the second round where they faced the winner of the Knicks-Pistons series. After the game, Tatum had this to say about how the Celtics handled the Magic's physicality.
You know, physicality was a big narrative in this series. What does that say about the character of your team? And how does that prepare you for New York or Detroit?
You know, we champions. We can win in multiple different ways, multiple different lineups. You know what I mean? The Magic, they forced us to play a different way. You know, we adapted and figured it out.
Magic forced us to play a different way. They did adapt. They did figure it out. The Celtics averaged nearly 18 3 per game on 48 attempts. Regular season were 13 for 24 from deep in this game. Celtics set the record for most threes in the season. And even after being limited to just 13 threes in this game, they still found a way to 30-piece the Magic in an elimination game. So, Shab, Celtics, your former team.
With them. Stop playing with him, bro.
Who, Jason Tatum?
Yes,
The number
35, 37, 35, last 3 games. Come on, stop
He only
playing.
played 3 games.
Orlando Magic.
All right, he only played
Magic.
It's
The up-and-coming
Pablo.
Eastern Conference team.
Right, the Orlando.
They
Paolo
ain't
Banchero.
gonna lose another game until probably third round, third game. They probably
Eastern
lose
Conference
it.
Finals. You think the
Eastern
third game of the Eastern Conference Finals will be the next time the Celtics lose a game? But Shad, former Celtics fan,
Sure.
what are the biggest takeaways from the Celtics' gentleman sweep of the Magic in the first round?
You think the Knicks gonna beat them? Go ahead.
Thank you. This is the Jason Tatum I wanted to see last year. When I talked about him being lethargic, the beginning of the playoffs, and walking through it. You know, we're gonna get there. This is from start to finish this time. He knows he can't, you know, afford to sleepwalk. So I think him setting the tone is beautiful. I think the next round is gonna prove that he needs to do the same thing, but do it with more conviction, more purpose, and yeah, man, you still got to get it done. Nobody gonna patch it back right now because it's just the first round. But continue with the energy. The energy's there. Dunking on motherfuckers, you're proving Brandon wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's all
Proving Brandon wrong.
Proving Brandon wrong.
So you've always believed that Tatum, number one option on the Celtics, unwavering.
You know what I'm talking about? The soft part. I ain't talking about the. I'm talking about that. Don't
Okay.
do that.
Okay.
Don't do that. We're not
ain't
talking
no
about
number
Jalen
one.
Brown.
Mr. B did not call
Let's talk
Tatum
about
soft. He
Jalen
just
Brown.
merely asked, was Jason Tatum the softest Celtic superstar
I can't believe you said
of
that.
all time? There's a question. There was a
question.
question mark. It was not him making a statement. It was merely asking a question. Topic
But he
of discussion.
proven he ain't.
Jason Tatum saw it. Jason Tatum's trainer also saw it. Wanted the smoke. Acknowledged you in the Instagram post.
Yeah, what you gotta say about Jason Tatum today? Go ahead.
I'm glad what I say matter.
Damn.
This would be
He ain't listening to your ass.
Damn.
It was like, fuck.
So is it
Brandon.
resonating through?
I guess. I mean, I got two people I got beef with. I got him and Donovan Mitchell. They both got to meet. So one of y'all ain't gonna make it.
So you
So at the end of the day, I'm gonna be right either way.
sure, you got a 50-50 chance.
He just did the Joker shit. Break the stick. Hey man, y'all go ahead and fight for it.
Have it try
Well, somebody gotta survive,
Because
man.
one of you gonna be soft and one of you still ain't gonna be a number one option on the championship team. So either way, I'm winning.
That's fire.
That's crazy.
That's
You would
fire.
do that.
So y'all gotta fight for it.
That's fire. That's fire.
I feel sorry for Cleveland. I feel sorry for Cleveland, though.
You feel sorry for Cleveland, fine city in the Midwest as well. Lake
That-
Erie.
Why you feel-
What
why
they
you- why-
did
why?
to Orlando, like Cleveland would have went to like Game 7 with Orlando.
Oh, you saying Cleveland ain't really like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
They used to lose
Nah.
to Orlando like
Nah.
Because did Orlando
Nah.
beat their ass the whole time?
Yeah.
Yeah. They got their number.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. That whooping that Cleveland put on Miami, that was a
That was Miami. Come on.
No, it doesn't matter. But that game was just to let everybody know. Listen, dog. I don't know if y'all why y'all keep fighting us, but
Like I said, Boston.
you on a closeout game, you go on somebody's house and you beat them by over.
They wanted to go home.
It don't matter. We ain't trying to go home, and we trying to show everybody why we here.
They know they ain't have a chance against Cleveland.
No, Cleveland told them.
it's
Cleveland walked in there
3-0.
from the jump ball and said, "Don't even think about it today. We're not even playing with y'all."
That too.
Like you can't even.
They quit though. They knew it was over. You know.
No, they made them quit.
They had their cars packed. They was ready to go
They made
home.
them.
They
Miami been gone.
yeah.
Man, they made
come on,
them.
man. It's Miami.
Hey man, you still got to go out there. Hey man, listen. I can't complain who Cleveland got to play.
They
the first
did
round.
what a 1 seed do to a real 8.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
I like it though. But finally, somebody has done it. I mean, even OKC, they did the same thing.
Same
too.
thing.
So
Yeah.
I'm just saying, from their first round, it looked like.
Well, we do know that Cleveland don't want to see Boston.
Who?
Cleveland.
Do we know that?
We do.
Should we know that?
Oh, we know.
We know that.
He's
Oh, I can't
not
wait.
co-signing that.
Yo, did Cleveland beat Boston in the regular season at all? this
Yeah,
year?
but they didn't have Jalen Brown and shit like that.
Yeah, they don't want to see them boys, man.
Come on, man. You see how they was taking turns? You seen that? I ain't never seen somebody get flipped like that. They was flipping them. Train.
Yeah.
Next stop.
Next stop. The Pocono Islands. Next stop. The Polar Express. Where we going?
What Malcolm X say?
But also,
ham and cheese? Ham and cheese.
We talk about this game, Magic, elimination game. Obviously tried to slow down the Celtics' long-range game. Celtics did not make a three in the first half. Bounced back with 13 threes.
Yeah.
In the second half, 13 for 18.
It's gonna be hard to beat
in the
Boston.
second
man.
half.
It's gonna be hard to
They
beat Boston.
they shoot too many threes.
And they
But
got
even if you take the threes away, I think
Yeah.
they showed you in this game they're not tripping. They can adjust. They can deal with your physicality.
You can't get Jalen Brown mad or Tatum because they got the whole everything. Because shoot, dribble, athletic, what you want, man, you know?
Jaylen Brown played all 5 games, too, in this series, by the way. He averaged 23 and 7. So, I mean, I get the 35 in 3 games, but I'm just saying.
Well,
he got
I'm just saying, he's still right. Listen, he's still right there.
So let's talk about
played all 5.
Jaylen Brown, last year Eastern Conference Finals MVP, Olympic snub. Had to see 3 of his teammates actually make that roster, including Jason Tatum.
Tatum wasn't there. He wasn't there.
Tatum got did dirty, benched by Steve Kerr. Kaminga, as we now know it now.
Who wasn't there?
Tatum.
Yeah, we saw him on the bench.
No, he wasn't.
No, he was there.
He wasn't there.
Yes, no. Oh, no, he was there.
Or Kaminga's getting Tatum, either or, however you want to approach it.
He was there, and that.
No, you don't do somebody like that. He wasn't there. He wasn't there.
He did it.
He was there, but
You don't do somebody like that.
Yeah.
The Finals MVP didn't even get invited.
That's what I'm saying. You don't do. They wasn't there. They was together.
Derek White was there. Andrew Holiday.
Started the game, too.
Started the game.
He started the game.
y'all got me here.
Is that story?
Y'all got me here chilling.
Insane is that the Finals MVP and the All NBA star of the team don't play or make the team. Don't play or make the team.
But two
and
of your
the other
teammates.
2 side niggas who go get the shit from the convenience store and bring it back to the party. Hey man, y'all niggas can't. What y'all doing, man? We got to wait. They're waiting. Oh, here we come. They get into the party first.
They started.
The side booth.
Because they brought some chips and
Because they
brought the chips and dip and some beer.
And the wrong water. They brought Arrowhead water and shit.
The side booths getting Valentine's Day celebrated with them.
Oh man.
It was more ready. You know, the most ready.
The main were getting it the
ready,
following
ready,
day.
sometimes.
Y'all ain't never really thought about it though? Like y'all really thought about that?
It was one of those.
What?
It was one of those. I ain't got. You know, like with the work, you got the IG model and the ready one. You know?
Right.
Sometimes you just go for the ready one.
All the time.
Yeah,
I know
just-
sometimes. I know sometimes.
Too high, man. Like,
Yeah.
Shit.
What?
Come on, baby. It was one of those.
Yeah, what you mean you don't want no Uber?
Yeah.
She will take a taxi.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
You leave after.
In this day and age.
Taxi.
What? Not even ride share.
Taxi.
No, I'm not
Old school
going there with
taxi.
you.
She will take a taxi.
Where do you find a taxi?
devoted.
at? Where do you find a taxi?
In the phone book.
1-800 taxi.
You ain't got a phone book. You got a
I
devoted.
ain't seen a taxi.
She devoted.
1-800
In Austin 30,
1-800
Where do you
red
find a
cab.
taxi at?
1-800 red cab.
Vegas probably the last time I seen a taxi.
Or New York. New York was the last time for me.
Vegas.
Depending on what area you live in.
I'm not
you got
fucking with
taxi.
Waymo under any
I'm gonna take a
circumstance.
taxi today downtown.
Yeah.
They ain't got them in LA.
Misery, you gonna take a taxi?
They do.
Yellow cab.
Yes, they do.
They got an app for it?
You been in the Waymos yet? No driver? I'm not fucking.
Yep.
I seen that shit. I
I'm
ain't
sure they do got a taxi app.
That's
Yep.
all LA shit. That's LA. I'm in the
That's
valley.
all-
We
They
ain't got
had one in the Bay too. No driver.
I'm
You
on the
drive
old
your
yellow
car.
one too with the
Nobody to
Big
cuss
old
out.
one at the top.
Yellow
Yeah.
cab.
Yep.
Yellow cab.
Nah.
Y'all tripping, man. You don't get to work no special treatment.
Cab is just a police car painted yellow.
That might be the realest shit you've ever seen.
Might be.
Oh, seriously?
It might be.
Bro.
Because it do feel like that in the back seat.
Right. Be back there. Remember back in the day, them cab drivers would run you over in New York back
I
then.
can tell it hit him hard.
That
Hey,
did.
that might be the realest.
I think I had to think about it.
That nigga was laughing. He said, wait, man, that might be the realest.
That is
You
true.
feel like a police car
But-
in New York.
So we talk about Tatum Brown winning the chip last year, chips on their shoulder after their mistreatment this summer. Brown not making the Olympic team. Tatum making the team, relegated to a corner boy side work.
Oh, that was the coldest treatment.
But after missing his first career playoff game from the bone bruise he suffered on his shooting wrist in Game 1, Tatum came through with 3 straight 35-plus point games for the first time in his career. For the series, Tatum averaged 31 points, 11 rebounds, 5 assists. So we've talked about the discourse around Tatum this season, some questioning his toughness. But what message is Jason Tatum sending the league right now?
Now, he's the face, man. He's the star, superstar.
They kept saying he's the face of the NBA.
Face of the NBA. All this talk about everybody else. You got the Lukas, and I love Luka. I hope nothing but the best for Luka tonight. You got Ant-Man, Shay's Joker that everybody love and want to give him every MVP as possible. And these guys are winning. Champ. You got Pablo, that's the up and coming, supposed to be like the next Tatum's.
Pablo P. Carroll.
And Wagner, you know.
Ron's Waggy Waggy.
They have to show them they little homies. It takes time to get to this level. It takes time, Pablo, to get to this level. Couple more years, couple more years. Come back, hurt arm, 35, 37.
So, Mr. B, when you asked the question, is Tatum the softest superstar in Celtics history, you laid out the criteria that you needed to see for him to gain respect. It included a trophy, Finals MVP.
You don't need
But
that.
after the first round,
Yeah.
that he made a definitive statement that he's out here putting in that work.
No,
31 piece, leaving no doubt of who the number one option is on this team.
yeah, I mean,
Who is
gotta-
Batman and who is not.
I mean, they do have a chance to really run two more champions. They have a chance to be a dynasty team. Their team is set up to win. Like, they are good. It is set up for him to be successful. You know, I don't know if he'll get playoffs MVP or Finals MVP. I mean, it just depends on how the series go. I mean, they do have a lot of talent though.
Yeah.
So there is a guy like Derek White that can go crazy and get, you know, playoffs, Finals MVP. There is a guy like, you know, Jaylen Brown or Drew Holiday or, you know, Peyton that can get Finals MVP in the finals. So
I think P. Rabbit.
yeah. But I think overall now it's just more about. I think overall now it's more about just winning. For them, you know, if you can run off 2 more in a row and become a dynasty, and you got different guys in your team that's winning Finals MVP, that says a lot about your team. It doesn't matter about my statement. It's just all about what you do out there. I mean, my statement would be relevant if they.
Like you have motivated him to greatness, though. Like he saw what you said. Said, "I'm gonna show Mr. B."
I mean, yeah, I'm indebted into his career forever. So until he get done. You know, that statement's still gonna stand.
He ain't fucking with you.
Tatum, a supporter of Gills Arena presented by Underdog. Woo woo. Like most players around the
I'm fucking
league.
with you. You didn't help us do this. We ain't giving you that much credit over here.
What are you talking
Can't help
about?
us do shit.
I'm talking about, I got his trainer talking.
Man.
I got everybody just talking. Why would you say that?
You do. You do that.
Because y'all never heard it before.
Nah. It's
Just threw
cool,
something out
but
there
we
to
ain't
see.
gonna give you that credit.
I just threw something out there to see how it felt.
We been balling though. We been
No, for
averaging
sure.
this.
For sure. But your running mate got Finals MVP.
You know, Steph Curry didn't win it. Steph Curry didn't win it to his 4th time, so it happened.
Running mate didn't.
KD got one.
Yeah, he came over. But his running mate, like
it
his
took
guy.
him 4 times to get it. You know, it's a light skin thing.
Nah, hey, Iguodala got it.
It's a light skinned
Didn't
thing.
Iguodala get
They
it?
don't give
And that wasn't his
light-skinned-
running mate.
They don't give light skinned people the Finals MVP that much.
Hey, Iguodala just showed up and got it.
Brown skinned brother. KD, brown skinned brother. They don't give light skinned people. You
Definitely
gotta
the
work
last
hard.
light skinned Finals MVP.
So what do you consider yourself?
Caramel.
Caramel Frappuccino.
Caramel macchiato.
A macchiato.
McKenzie.
What you want me to say, motherfucker?
You brown skin, nigga.
I know, that's what we win. We win.
So why is you taking up for the light skinned niggas?
It's different. over
Weird,
here.
man.
It's
What
different.
you doing?
You can't be supportive of the light skinned community.
Nobody was talking to you.
I'm asking you a question, Shaw.
Just like Drake.
We having a
It's a lot
brown
of light
skin
skin.
conversation.
Hey, Drake got the bar down.
You're not even supposed to be in this transmission.
That shit.
How the fuck did you get in
I
this
ain't- I
transmission?
ain't got
Use
that
my
pocket.
shit.
That pocket.
God damn.
Light skinned niggas always stepping in front of the transmission. Shit, I'm just trying. Look, see, they was over there talking. I
We'll take it from here.
I missed what the fuck they was talking about now.
We'll take it from
What y'all
here.
was saying? I
Drake.
missed the signal.
He's talking
You
about
was
Drake.
draking? Okay.
No, not draking.
Thank you,
The
sir.
album grew on me. That's what I said. It's a
More
collab.
I'll be sure, DeBarge.
I'll be sure.
More I'll be sure. Then Drake.
The light skinned dude just won. Shit. Haliburton daddy. All that shit.
It's a new day in the light skinned community. Haliburton pop running up on Giannis.
Yeah, you up? We gonna vote for your. We gonna vote for your shit. We voting. Thought you was with us.
But does it seem like Tatum, again, bone bruise in the wrist, missed game 2, first time missing a playoff game in his career, bounced back from that bone bruise injury, 3 straight games, 35 plus points, at least after this first round.
You know,
Is he on the right trajectory
I'm rolling.
to earning your respect, Mr. B?
I'm rolling. I'm rolling. I mean, you've hurt and you still going out there playing. I mean, I'm never gonna say that. Like you still doing your thing.
Give it up for that, man.
Like you are in
finally
control of the
came
smoke.
over. He came
You are in
over.
control of the smoke. You
He
have
came over, baby. JT.
There's been no smoke in the arena.
I didn't.
For several days.
I didn't come all the way. I'm just saying. Like I'm.
Edgy close. I've Bucks out of the playoffs. You have to.
You gotta go somewhere.
Gotta go somewhere.
You got to go somewhere.
You gotta give them respect too and credit that
And, you know,
they don't listen to the outside world about splitting up. Like I ain't seen no rifts between them two. Or the team really, to fight through all that, the people picking Brown, people picking Tatum, like that can mess up a locker room too. And the fact they still winning, is not caring, going out there. Somebody like Peyton could come in and be 6-man. Like they don't, you can tell their egos is in tune. They know who they are. So that's a good thing too.
I mean, they looking up top. There's a lot of banners up there. There's a lot at stake. If we're gonna keep our egos, if we can't keep our egos in check, then we're gonna be a team that shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Yeah.
And you definitely don't want that. So in their position, I'm definitely not listening to the outside noise.
For sure.
But they need to listen to this.
But it's people that do though. It's people that do.
Yeah, I mean, like even if they do win it this year, I'll trade Jaylen Brown for KD.
Ah, damn
next.
man.
See, I was just about to say that was a good take. I was waiting for him to wrap it up. I'm like, hey, man, that's a good take.
That? Why?
Good take. Chop that.
Fuck.
Flip it. And then he said,
You gotta always show it.
Mr. Big,
I'll send Jaylen Brown to OKC for some picks.
No.
And send KD to
you would not keep this
Man,
duo
look at that
together.
shit.
They just won a championship
Hey, you
together
see
last
that
year.
though? You seen Jason Tatum and made this nigga say, fuck Jalen.
No, I didn't.
Oh my God.
all the way.
You are
And
balling.
ship him
That's
out.
when you know you
And
balling.
ship him out.
When the nigga said, I
To
trade that
Phoenix.
motherfucker.
I'm
the
saying-
Phoenix.
For the
Boy,
contract.
the oldest nigga ever.
For the contract.
Damn.
No, I'll get Phoenix some draft picks.
You know Jalen listening.
Damn.
Yeah. I mean, but we got.
this is your way to hyping Jalen up.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I get it.
What you mean?
No, you see what he do now, right? You see what he do?
I'm just saying.
Trade
I know what they
Jaylen
trying to
Brown
do.
for
I know what they gonna try to
37.
do to my young boy.
Trade him for a 38-year-old, 37-year-old.
He's still averaging 27 tonight.
But for how long though?
Man, we just need it for 2 more years.
But you got Jalen Brown for 5 more years. Shit.
That contract.
You have them both under contract for the foreseeable future.
I'm saying Boston gonna make some type of move though. I don't know if it's gonna be that.
But if they win another-
it's gonna be something though. It's the Boston Celtics.
But if they win another chip, do they have to? Like I said, you got Tatum and Brown locked up.
Yeah, because
you got Drew Holiday locked up. You got Derek White locked up. You got Peyton Pritchard locked up. You have a lot of that
Because there's
core.
gonna be a lot of moves being made.
It don't matter. They ain't got a team like the Celtics.
They getting older.
All these teams, they older in their 20s is different.
Listen, somebody going to LA this summer. Somebody going to New York. Somebody like it's gonna be moves being made.
And Danny Ainge would never
gotta
trade
think of-
somebody to LA.
So y'all
Or go
the
get
type of-
Cooper
y'all
Flag.
the type of niggas that come in a nigga house and don't like my carpet,
And say,
right?
get rid
And then
of it.
just spill something on it on purpose.
Danny Ainge
Just
with,
so
with
I have
the
to
jazz.
change.
wagon.
Just so I have to change the carpet. Just so I had to change the and be like I didn't mean to. But first thing you said when you came in, this is an ugly ass carpet.
They got plush carpet.
All of a sudden I got some shit on it, but it don't. How did that wine get here? I don't know, man. Now you can fix this ugly ass carpet.
I'm just telling y'all. All right.
That's what you want to break the shit up for? Why?
I'm just saying Boston gonna have to get better, and Boston got
Why?
Ain't
and Boston
nothing
is
wrong with
Boston
it.
gonna do
Ain't nothing
something.
wrong.
Ain't
Boston
nothing wrong with it.
Trust me, they gonna do something. They're not just gonna sit there with
Only
that.
piece they go, I can see them get rid of is Porzingis. That's it.
We don't really need him.
We don't really need them. We just proved
Something,
that.
something else then, but it's gonna have to be something.
Porzingis has 1 year left on his deal after this.
Oh,
so.
yeah. And he's never really available.
Yeah,
too, though.
and he ain't really.
And I'm not saying Jaylen Brown's a bad player. It's just I just think business wise and what he be on is a reason why they'd be like, you know.
I need him, man.
All right.
I need.
All right.
Ain't-
I'm just
can't
saying.
find another Jaylen
Business,
Brown.
I'm just
Ain't
thinking
finding
business.
another Jay.
You
You
can't
can't.
find another Jaylen Brown just like
For
that,
sure,
bro.
for sure. And not even something a couple notches down below
Yeah,
that.
but
is
and with the
okay.
same mentality too.
Yeah.
Like
He playing both sides of the ball.
Both
He don't
sides.
care about
Don't-
KD 27 tonight. We don't
yeah,
need.
don't care about being
Just show up.
He just show up. That's hard to find, bro.
Yo, for sure. I get it.
That's
I'm
why
just saying.
like,
I'm from
Phoenix
Boston.
is fucked up. They
Jaylen
don't-
Brown's
They don't
28
have
years
one of them.
old.
They don't have
one
Jaylen
of those.
Brown.
Who?
Yeah, Phoenix.
They needed
need-
Brad to be Jalen. He just wanted to be Brad.
He's just
Jaylen Brown only 28 years old, Mr. B. You say
I know. I'm just saying something's gonna happen though over there in
you
Boston.
know who would love Jaylen Brown? The Lakers.
Yeah,
We would love him.
for AR.
we already have Bronny.
No, you gotta do that contract.
And
It's his
Connect.
contract though. That's
AR Connect.
Yep.
Bronny.
Yep.
Jenny. Throw Jenny Bus in there too.
man. They not going nowhere. Dog.
Throw them all in the bus. Throw them all over there. They all ain't doing shit. All of them in there ain't doing shit.
Man, the Lakers ain't finna do no swaps. They hate each
On the
other.
verge of one of the greatest comebacks postseason history.
They about to do a
Starts
3-1.
tonight.
I seen he had the same headphones on last time.
Who?
They had a 3-1. LeBron. When they played the Warriors, he had the same glasses with the headphones on.
I'm gonna be honest. Y'all actually have a chance.
Shaw, don't say that. No.
No. I'm being for real.
Hey,
Let me tell you how you win.
no.
Let me
Come on,
tell you
go
how
to
you
the
win.
next one.
Let me tell you how you win for real.
No.
Go to the next one.
JJ has to get over the fact that Dalton Connect is better than he was. He has to get over the
turn it
fact
down? How
that
you turn it
JJ Redick
Yeah.
is never
I
going
learned
to
how
be
to
better
do
than
it.
Dalton Connect. He got to get over that hatred for Dalton and play the kid. He can play. It's the only chance y'all got is to play Dalton Connect.
Dalton Connect, the Lakers' last hope. You saying JJ? Feel the
JJ's
type of
hating
way.
on him, man.
Feel the type of way. 'Cause
Hey,
Dalton
yo, yeah, you
Connect-
can see it. JJ, one of them coaches, and be like, shit, I'll back him my day. I'll whoop your ass, that shit. JJ, play the man. That's 15 points right there.
So we asked the chat, will anybody beat the Celtics in the East? 52% of the chat says no. Very smoky in here, Swaggy. Good job. First time using the smoke.
First time doing
You
it.
got to just ease
So how you
into
turn it off, though?
So,
Just push the other side.
push the other button.
Oh, I thought
Okay,
you
once-
press hold it until you
One
turn
start,
it off.
not the
okay.
thing. But that would be a reasonable way to think. You got to hit one, then hit the other.
Oh, my bad.
Gilbert Arenas, not on the couch today, but has been in the chat watching the show. For everybody in the chat who's seen Gil, Gil had a message that Lakers in 7.
I said that.
Let's wait for the smoke to clear.
3 in a row, huh?
It can happen.
Nah, I'm not.
They did it, shit.
So quickly, let's hit the Magic. So before the season, Paolo Banchero said the Magic should easily be a top 3 team, have a chance to win the East. Magic squad dealt with a variety. Y'all laughing, but
No,
he wasn't that far off.
he wasn't that far.
Magic squad dealt with a variety of injuries. Paolo, Franz Wagner missing a combined 58 games during the regular season. Seems like, Magic didn't necessarily take a step forward this season, but what is a healthy Magic squad ceiling in the East in the next season in the coming year?
Don't know. The last 2 seasons have been situational for a lot of teams. Your true talent gonna shine when everybody seems to be coming into the season with their rosters intact, and your first half of the season is not gonna be predicated on what your record is how your team is playing, right? And I think the Magic got up early, but they wasn't really in the chemistry to sustain a number 2 or a number 3.
Well, I mean, you lose both those guys to with adduction.
Right, the abductor shit, right? So they were hot, right? Remember I'm talking about that momentum.
Yeah,
First half of the season, so sustain the injury and then come back, still make the playoffs, but they don't have another piece that's gonna give them that in the East. You know what I'm saying? Paolo ain't enough. Franz ain't even the guy that you expect is gonna show up when it's battle time.
So,
Right? He's like the Austin Reeves of it. So Paolo needs another.
Franz 23, I think Paolo 22. Or Paolo
I
might be
think
23
Bradley
as well.
Beal should be on everybody's radar right now.
Bradley would be
He could
good
be
over there.
Over there.
He'd be
a good
great
piece
over there.
You got Franz, 23 years old. Banchero, 22 years old.
Damn.
Brad would be
I'm
great.
just
in
telling
That's what I'm
Orlando.
saying. He'd be great. Like,
But are you trying to pay that?
It's
Take
just-
that contract on.
It's just certain teams, man. They be going to at young.
so Pablo is what, 22?
22 years old.
God damn.
Wendell Carter.
You got
He's
you went
so
how old he
young.
is?
Yeah.
Nah,
What's the
he's
other
like
the other
27.
Wagner too?
Carter.
Mo got hurt this year.
Carter's not old. He just
little
came out
older.
of dope. He's like 26.
He's like
26 years old.
26.
Almost 23, 22.
Pablo,
Jesus.
22.
Got
That's
a
How
nice-
much
crazy.
Jonathan Isaac? How old is he?
That's crazy.
Jonathan Isaac probably 27.
That's what I'm saying. You need a vet, some type of
They
vet
got
over
27 years old, Jonathan Isaac. They got KCP over there.
He
there. Like
probably
a vet
30.
star, though. I'm
32,
talking like
31.
a veteran star over there.
32 years old. But it seems like potentially one piece away. They got a good young crew coming up. Obviously, Jalen Suggs was hurt this year. But Anthony Black played solid.
Cole Anthony.
They like
They
the
still don't
Bucks.
got no win. To me, they don't have
What?
bigger.
They're like
two
the
guards.
Bucks. Like they needed like a Holiday or they need like some of them type of guys to win. Yeah.
No, they got Suggs. Suggs and Cole and Black are the point guards. They just don't got no solid 2 at the KCP. It's KCP and then Gary.
Suggs
What's the
is not-
dude? Gary, number 14.
1 second.
Michigan State.
You could put Suggs as your Derek White. You could probably make him your White.
Yeah, he's
Make
solid.
him your White.
But you need a solid 2 guard
Yeah.
if you're going to play Paolo at the 3.
But Gary Harris, I got Corey Joseph.
Gary Harris and KCP are their 2 guards.
Oh, they came from Denver.
So you need a dynamic 2 guard, and that'll make that team boom.
Who was a dynamic 2 guard?
That's available. Austin Reeves will be great.
Yeah, we'll take Pablo.
But I think future bright for this squad, if they stay healthy, got a good young crew.
Zach LaVine.
Nah, that nigga can't win. He's not a winner, bro.
Damn, Spikey.
But shit, he getting 23. He getting 23.
That's
Nice.
meaningless buckets, bro.
DeMar down? Nah,
Meaningless
he got
buckets.
That's a ball
Yeah.
stopper. He a ball stopper.
Meaningless buckets. Bro.
Meaningless buckets.
Meaningless.
Meaningless buckets? Damn.
Yeah, meaningless. It's just, it look good, just don't mean it.
Don't mean nothing.
It don't change
They said,
the game.
hey, they say it's shining, but it ain't. It look.
They
Buckets
20s,
don't
they
change
20s.
the game, yeah.
Nah, they 10s, but I keep
Yeah, they 10.
Yeah, like
keep
that,
them
yeah.
clean.
You keep them clean, though. You keep them clean.
Damn, man. Not your boy, that's your boy.
I fuck with it. Just his points don't result to winning to me right now.
Well, on that note,
I ain't see it.
let's move on to MostlyFans,
Oh, damn, we that far?
presented by Underdog.
We've been talking.
Lakers play tonight, so we got to prepare mentally.
fucking go.
Lakers play tonight. We got to prepare mentally.
Right to get the kids.
Right?
Make sure you download the Underdog app. Use promo code GIL. Get up to $1,000 in bonus cash plus a special pick'em. So our first question from Underdog user Carter90: Who needs a potential chip more, Harden or Westbrook? Who needs a chip more, Harden or Westbrook?
James.
James, both really, but James.
James choked in the playoffs too many times with his own team. So he got to go get it.
But then you say Westbrook is on the same caliber as
Yeah,
Curry?
But he don't have the pressure like James.
So why does James get the pressure if Westbrook's on the same caliber as Curry?
Because Westbrook already done laid the foundation for all of that shit to not even need to have to win.
man.
The
Sometimes.
stats.
What's wrong with James' stats?
Yeah,
Playoffs.
James' stats should have been 2-time MVP.
yeah.
I mean, his numbers is crazy.
He
Triple
one game
doubles.
away from a championship.
Triple doubles.
Right? You got triple doubles.
He 1 game away from a championship.
James 60, 60, 50, 50, all that shit, right? Both of them come up short for the championship. Right?
Game 7 away from a
But when we looking at James Harden, why you ain't won a championship, it's not because your team wasn't good enough. It wasn't because the elements around you missing the last shot. It was you didn't show up for the game. So for Russ, it's not like that's not his knot.
Oh, no.
That's not Russ's knot.
So what does Russ knock then? So why don't Russ?
He didn't have a team to get him there.
He didn't.
He only had, well, shit, 3-1 comeback, yes.
No, I'm saying after that. We're talking about after that.
No, we're not talking. No, we're talking about
No,
we're
because
talking
James
about
is after that. They was both on the same team. James was after that.
they
We're
in the
talking about James Houston.
No, I know.
They in
We're
the
talking about
same boat.
Westbrook, OKC up 3-1 against
With Durant?
against the Warriors.
You talking about with Durant?
Yeah.
Bro, like I just said, that's after. I'm talking about after that. After Durant left. We're talking about Westbrook after Durant left.
Yeah, but what happened right there though?
Yeah.
What's right there?
No, it
What
ain't.
happened right there is we didn't have James Harden.
No, it ain't. No, it
don't have
ain't.
James Harden.
You don't need James Harden. You up 3-1.
You up 3-1.
What do you mean?
James ain't got. Why James got to have the pressure, but not Westbrook? If
He
Westbrook,
do. But this was after though. I'm talking about after. You going backwards.
But they criticize Russ
going
more.
backwards.
But
But you-
Russ in a situation where he can't even be like James. So, he's barely making teams right now.
But that ain't because of his talent. That's because of the politics.
That's what I'm saying.
they
So
both
you
top
can't use
75.
that.
So
You
they
can't-
both
yeah,
top
that's what I'm
75.
saying. You can't put him in James. Like, I don't know. It's different.
No, but I feel like if you're gonna compare Westbrook and say he's on the same caliber as Stephen Curry, then goddamn it,
Give
he
him
got
the
a lot
same
of
team.
He got a lot
Give
of
him the
pressure.
same team.
He
All
had
right.
he had the team. He was up
No.
3-1 and you lost. You was up 3-1 and you lost.
No.
So don't put that shit on James. It ain't just James ain't got just no pressure to win. Westbrook do too then.
Like, if you over here talking about he on
Who's
the
the star on the team right now?
You talking about Westbrook on the same?
Who starts as a point guard on their team right now?
James Harden does. Wasn't Russ starting this year?
Yeah,
That point.
What's the contract situation between
Man,
James
that ain't
Harden?
that ain't my
It
issue.
don't matter.
Man, that ain't my issue.
Okay, so
that ain't my.
So how are we supposed to compare?
That ain't my issue.
How are we supposed to compare?
They both top
If
75.
I'm coming off the bench for this team and you starting,
They both
and
top
I'm putting
75.
in better production for my team than your team.
But one
what
guy-
are we talking about?
So
One got tore down
Talking
worse.
about.
One got tore down worse than the other, though. They tore Russ down.
They did do Russ
yeah,
dirty.
they tore Russ down.
They tore down. They tore
so-
down James too. James is still getting busy.
James left Houston and went to go play with KD.
Okay. Shit, we lost. Okay. I mean,
He left KD to go play with Joel Embiid.
Yeah, he's chasing.
okay.
But
I still average 20.
Yeah.
It ain't me.
I'm
Joel ain't
Russell
playing.
Westbrook. I left here to go play with who?
You went to the Clip, right?
And then I left here to go play with who?
So he went to the Lakers.
Come on, man.
Then
You
where else he
can't-
went to the
you can't
Clippers,
even
right?
say the same path, bro. That's not even the
I
same.
mean, that's not my fault. It's not the same path, but that ain't on me. We both top 75. We both Hall of Fame.
You got more pressure than me to win. That's the bottom line.
I mean, shit. Look like right now, Westbrook has a better chance to win.
But because he ain't got no pressure.
He still has. Every time he's on the court, you have pressure to win.
What did he do last night?
21.
All right. Does that look like pressure?
If he don't have that 21,
What did James do?
if he don't have that 21, if he don't
that's
have
what
that
we'll
21,
do.
they don't win.
That's
If
what
he don't
we'll
have
do.
21,
We'll
they
say,
don't win.
what did Russ do and what did James do last night?
well,
I'll wait.
they both get critiqued so
Oh,
hard.
we just talking
bro.
about
It
last
don't
night.
matter.
Who stepped up, who didn't?
But you can't say that because what happened in the game before? Like,
The only game that matters is the last game.
nah, it's a series. It's a series.
What happened in the last game?
It's a series.
Who's playing better in the series?
What's the
That's what I'm
series right
saying.
now?
See, that's what I'm
3-2?
saying.
3-2.
3-2. Important game. Important game.
Man, listen, man. You put Westbrook
They
on the
both on the
same.
same-
You said Westbrook is the same caliber as Stephen Curry, so that means he has just as much pressure then. Steph Curry, the greatest point guard ever, and he's on that caliber. Okay, well then that means that he has more pressure than James. Nobody's sitting around here saying James the greatest. But if you're going to put somebody next to somebody that's the greatest point guard ever, then yeah, he got just as much pressure. So you can't just put that on James. Hey, top
Well,
75,
you
right? Y'all got
greatest-
they both got top
You
75
want to be the
jackets.
greatest point guard to never win? You want to be the greatest point guard to never win?
Who you talking about, Russ?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, if he's up there with, you said he's up there with Curry, right?
Yes.
Okay. So he's gonna be. So he's one of the greatest point guards to never win.
John Stockton also does not have
who
a
Steph?
championship.
No, I'm talking about
I'm taking
Westbrook
over John
because you said he's that caliber.
Yes.
So that means he would be one of the greatest point guards to
He
never win.
already is. He don't have to prove nothing.
That's crazy.
So-
He don't have to prove it, but James.
So
does.
James, so what would James? Is James a point guard now? When would you put James in the
James wasn't a point guard when he was doing all that shit. He's now moved to the point guard position.
So he'll be one of the greatest two guards that never won.
100%.
So they both on the same level. Then, like I
Exactly.
said. Cha-ching!
So we asked the chat who has a better legacy. 68% of the chat says Russell Westbrook. Better legacy than James Harden.
Okay, so more pressure on him then.
Huh? I have the better legacy.
Right. So it's more pressure for you
No,
to go win.
you have
because they just said who.
How are you gonna build your legacy to get to mine, bro? If you don't have no pressure.
They just said that who has more pressure to win a ring. If your legacy is better than mine, then that means
We,
you have
we
more
just
pressure.
merely asked you who has
Your
the better
legacy.
legacy.
No, he didn't ask the more. You just changed the
You
question.
said who has a better legacy, Westbrook or Harden? 68% said Westbrook.
Right, and then they said, what was the question? Who has more pressure to win a ring,
And
right?
then the question from the underdog user Carter90 here on Gills Arena, presented by Underdog Woo Woo, was who needs a potential chip more, Harden or Westbrook?
If my legacy is better than I need one. Then
No, it's not. You're digging.
If my legacy is better, shit, I need a ring then to add to that legacy.
You dig it. You dig it.
Well, whoever lose first,
Y'all niggas
whoever
almost
lose
got it.
ain't gonna have a
thought you had
chance.
it. I was trying to let you get it.
Whoever
I
lose-
did get it. Almost.
No, I got
You let it go at the end.
No,
You
I
just
didn't. I
dropped
just
it.
said.
You just
I
dropped
just
it.
said he got the better.
I sat here and was like, yo, go ahead.
He
go
got
ahead
the-
and
if he
cook.
got the better-
And you
if he
dropped
got
the
the better
motherfucking
legacy.
ball right at the
All
end.
right.
All right, well, let's move on. We got our next question from underdog user, Protect Your Neck, two-part, predictions for the games tonight. So we got Warriors at Rockets, Golden State up 3-1 right now, Timberwolves at Lakers, Minnesota up 3-1 in that series. Predictions for the games tonight. We'll start with you, Mr. B.
I got Lakers winning
Good answer.
for sure. I
Fair,
got
measured, reasonable take.
Golden State winning.
So Warriors eliminate the Rockets. From
Yeah,
the
for
playoffs
sure.
tonight.
Yeah, come on.
It's over.
Yeah, we getting up out of here. Experience.
It's in the Bay too, right?
No, it's in Houston.
It's in
Experience. Jalen Green ain't been playing well. I think they got him. They got him all rattled up. And I think just tonight, I just think if the Warriors just come out with with their experience and don't try to get caught up in all that physical play early, it's done. It's over.
Swaggy, so you said Warriors got this.
Yeah, I think the Warriors. Yeah, and just for Jalen Green, I think the coach gotta give him confidence too, cause you can't have Green talking trash and your coach not believing in you. Don't put him in the fourth quarter unless he's making shots. That fucks up. That's why he's so up and down. I feel like he's so worried about making shots. If he don't make shots, he don't not play. If he makes shots, he stay in the game. I don't think it should be like that. And I got the Lakers winning.
Okay.
Big game. Luka step up always. I think this series going 7. Lakers in 7.
Good answer.
I've been saying that. So yeah.
We still believe, unwavering. And we remember everything that y'all said.
Shannon Sharp died. Shannon Sharp lied.
Shannon Fry.
LeBron tried. Luka died.
Shut.
Moving 5.
Let's move to this
No,
side.
just like
Move to the side of the couch. Cemetery Larry, predictions for the game tonight.
I need you to be a little bit more energetic when you pass the question to me on Laker topics, okay?
We've already sent the Lakers a mojo bag.
This is not a fucking funeral.
A mojo bag.
It ain't happening. The funeral don't start till tomorrow at 8 a.m.
Oh, be in the suit.
Okay? So don't give me the sob shit when you pass me the. I need
fine.
some more
We still
energy
believe.
with these
No,
questions.
because you have,
okay?
you have jinxed the Lakers
sad,
all
bro.
season.
This is sad.
I
We're
said-
sad as fuck. I'm like,
We're gonna
go
win
ahead.
tonight. We're gonna win tonight.
You're saying we, you have
is
distanced
sad,
and separated yourself from the Lakers organization.
Yeah.
Listen,
You have elected to
calling-
become a Knicks
we're
fan.
calling the king home. We're saying it's okay to go to Cancun. It's okay. It's gonna be hot this year.
Damn, that's
Get a good tan. We get to plan the next moves. Okay? Let's just get it right. That's all we need. Lakers in 3.
played in the play.
Lakers in 3.
1,
Should
2,
have
3.
played in the play-in, bro.
Should I used see? Y'all got greedy.
Should have played in the play.
You got greedy.
And
And then Warriors Rockets, who you got in that game?
Rockets.
Okay.
They need it.
Josh
They
Radamas.
need it. They need it. Rockets.
Well, we have our predictions. All Lakers fans out there, let's say a prayer before the game tonight. See if God really rocks with us. If not, it is Dodger season. Shout out Shohei Ohtani. Mookie Betts, rest of the crew, Freddie Freeman. Dodger Blue. Kendrick Lamar.
Right, tell him. So this has been a show.
Wait, is this the anniversary of Euphoria too? I don't know if you knew that. I think this is,
I don't know that.
time has gone by so fast.
Is concert coming up out here though?
An underdog taking the entire crew,
I
VIP
thought we were
suite.
supposed to be going to Laker games.
For Lakers fans on the crew, that is a potential option. Those who have betrayed the Lakers in the purple and gold with previous comments.
Okay, so they haven't bought any tickets for y'all to go. Y'all haven't been going without me.
Have elected to not.
Not go. Okay. So that's why y'all losing. So okay. Yeah, it makes sense. Cool.
It's been a lot going on.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it's
It
been a
makes
lot
sense.
going on. And this rap.
Okay.
Cause
On that note-
he about to keep being
Yeah,
negative.
on that note, we need positivity here in the arena.
I am very positive.
We need your continued prayers for
talking
Elijah. Gil, bring your ass back to work soon. All right.
Yeah, you walk around in the cemetery.
We are
you
downstairs.
start smiling
We know
after a
you
while.
somewhere upstairs in the fridge right now eating up all the food.
Start seeing rainbows and sunshine.
But appreciate everybody in the chat. Appreciate everybody on this couch.
Clouds start moving.
This has been another episode of
Start
Gil's
seeing-
Arena presented
seeing
by
free
Underdog.
arena.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. We'll see y'all tomorrow.